watch out, cause I'm here now and I'm staying. Claws out, this the fight that I've been craving. I know there's something inside of me, but it's been masked by fear and anxiety. But no more, I'ma break out of the chains. Let's defiantly. Go! I'm waking up, this ain't enough. All of my dreams were starting to rust, but I believe that I can adjust. Positive thoughts, I'm starting to trust. Nothing's deserved unless you work. Something of worth requires an urge. I have been hurt by those at their worst, but that gave me will, some power, a surge. And they know that I won't surrender, so they fear me as a contender. When I fight, they always remember, yeah. I will be known, I won't let go. I will not stop, I will be great. I will be known, I won't let go. I will not stop, I will be great. 'Cause we came here to conquer, like we're monsters. We can last much longer, we do this for honor. We came here to conquer, like we're monsters. And we can last much longer. I am a hunter, I've been filled with demons and hunger. I am the thunder, I command the masses in numbers. Look at the fear in their eyes, this is what happens when you are surprised. It's time to meet your demise, just call me Zeus and look to the sky. Everything's amplified, no they cannot deny. I will be rectified, if you dissect me, find scars that you left behind. Injuries that define me to my core, they'll hear me roar like never before. The pain I absorbed, it's feeding my core. I'm hard to ignore, I'll beat down your door. If you wanted war, well then you got war. And they know that I won't surrender, so they fear me as a contender. When I fight, they always remember, yeah. I will be known, I won't let go. I will not stop, I will be great. I will be known, I won't let go. I will not stop, I will be great. 'Cause we came here to conquer, like we're monsters. We can last much longer, we do this for honor. We came here to conquer, like we're monsters. And we can last much longer. Got some pain in their life, you can see it in their eyes. They're changing at night, underneath the dark skies. Forced to become something darker inside. You can feel the switch, feel the shift in the tide. They keep desiring something that's more inspiring. Their brains rewiring, old thoughts they start expiring. They're never tiring, no now they feel the fight in them. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never throwing, giving to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise, now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 beneath what you see. They gon' eat anything, everything, make them bleed, cut them deep. A villain origin story, tangled with glory, now it's looking stormy. Off in the distance, hear the roaring, thunder pouring, there ain't no ignoring. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. On to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They took the form of a beast.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. How are we tonight? How is everybody feeling? I hope everyone is good. Good. Gonna just do one thing here. Hello, everybody. Oh, boy. We've had some streams, haven't we? And tonight's not going to be any different, I guess. Well, I hope not. This is going to be really fun. I'm really excited. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday so far, and a wonderful. And yeah, it's about 8:00 here, so it's not too late. So this is good time to start. Still hot as hell outside right now, though. Ooh, it's nasty. Anyway. Let me just say hi to the chat real quick. Hello, Maggot. I will get you in here in just a second. Yes, this will be co-hosted by Miss Maggot again tonight. That's going to be really fun. We got Rennie, we got Purple, we got Default, we've got my co-host, Nerdy. What up, dude? We got Reese. Hi, Reese. Yeah, I almost called you Rice. Don't ask. Hi, Reese. I'm sorry. Seth, Turtle, Bunny, Harles Barkley, Pidgey, Spectre, I said Pidgey, and the pick-me-est of the pick-me-est, Mama Misogynist. Hello. Gigi. Is there anybody else I'm missing? Oh, and Xylee! Hello, Xylee! Better be exposing this asshole. Well, you know I got Maggot to back me up, ma'am. So, we'll see how this goes. Okay. Oh, hi, Jessica. Hi, D-Max. Hello. Welcome. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull in Maggot here, and then I will pull in Mr. Matthew Pitterson. Give me just a second. Hello, Maggot. Maggot! Oh, she's muted. Okay, I'll give her a second. Hello, dear. I can't hear you. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Hello, dear. Sorry, I muted myself by accident. Hi.
Oh no, where is she?
My bad. No, I muted myself by accident. Hello, dear. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. We've had a couple of great streams here lately, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, we will get into that here in a little bit. But you want to go ahead and bring in the, Pitterson? So, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Hello, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Chilling.
Good. The storms and everything okay? Did they all subside, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're good.
Okay, good. Well, I am very excited to have you here tonight. This is a big event, dude. Like, we got a big turnout here for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've got, like, at least, by my count, at least, like, 20, 25 people, something like that. Yeah. That's
Nice.
Yeah, that's very nice. Yes. I am very excited for tonight. This is I know that we had a bit of a scheduling issue, and I'm glad that it worked out for tonight. But how are you?
Just same old, just hanging in there, I guess, like always.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm thank you for letting Maggot join in on this tonight too. I appreciate that.
I didn't agree to this.
Yes, you
You gotta
did.
leave.
Yes, you did. I
You gotta
asked.
leave, bro. Get her out of here. Bye, maggot. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, guess what, sir? You have no power to kick her.
Well, to be fair, I explicitly told her to ask you first, so.
And I
you
did
know.
ask you. And you said yes. Or no, I'm sorry, you said sure. Those were
It's
your
okay. It's
exact
okay.
words.
Let him, if he wants to say that he didn't agree to it, it's okay. We can let him have it. We'll let him have it.
Oh, that's too funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can't kick anybody here, sir. Ha
Don't tempt him. Oh my god, I'm reliving past trauma.
You gave Megan PTSD from Xylee. Oh, goodness me. You're too funny. Yeah, that's right. No, Xylee, he has no power, I promise. Yeah, he is just here tonight. Which, again, we're just giving you trouble. You're fine. So, let me pull up the now recording page here. Give me just a second. There we go. Oh, boy. So these last few streams that you guys have been doing about FouseyTube and all that have been very, very interesting. Did you see the video that dropped today? I guess, or the clip that dropped today that I think
Clowns clip?
Yeah, Clowns clip. Yeah, did you happen to see that today?
Yeah, no, I did. It's absolutely insane.
I don't understand. Like, what is see, and this is what I told Nerdy John. I told him this on our members only stream, that I didn't even know who he was. Like, I had no clue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know until him and D-Max had reminded me of his Mortal Kombat prank in the elevator, and
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, that was him.
I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah. And when they showed me the clip of it, or they just showed me the snippet from the video, I looked at it and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I forgot all about him already. Cause but then the whole lore behind him with like Keemstar and all that's just insane. What do you make of it? What do you think of it, Matt?
I tend to think that he's on the verge of a manic mental breakdown, and he just can't handle the public eye, and it just grows and grows and grows, and his mental health gets poorer and poorer. And I tend to think he's not faking it, or he's not trying anything like that. I don't even think he's exaggerating it. I think this is how he is, just from the fact of the Twitter space.
Right. Yeah. That Twitter space. Oh my god. No, I agree. I think that didn't he come into the now recording chat when you guys were talking about it initially?
Did.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yep, he did.
He did.
Has he hasn't tried to reach out or anything, has he?
No, he has not.
Okay.
I mean, if he did, we'd gladly have him on.
I know
but
you
I don't
would.
think we're at the bottom of his shoe. Like, we're gum bottom of his
I mean,
shoe,
he was
so.
in your chat though.
Yeah, that was
So-
confusing that he was in my chat, but not Augie's chat. Like, that didn't make any sense because Augie's got way more.
It would have
Well,
been so base if he would have called in.
Oh god, yeah, that would have been amazing if he did. Yeah, I'm not, and you guys would have obviously, you guys probably would have ran with it and been, and handled it. But still, that would have been really cool if he did.
Yeah.
That would have made
Yeah,
for
no,
great
it'd be
conversation and content. But see, and this is the thing with Fousey that I've based my opinion on him over the last couple days of hearing about him and stuff and all this other nonsense that's been going around. He's just, there was the debate as to whether or not he was actually like doing it for attention, or if he was just, I can't get like a stable, I guess, opinion on him because I don't really know, again, a whole lot about him besides what I've been hearing and, his history with Keemstar. But
Mm-hmm.
but what I disagree with wholeheartedly is Keem, and of course Keem's going to get the brunt of it, is Keemstar getting the short end of the stick with it and him getting blamed for everything.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that's exactly what's going. What's happening is, Keemstar and Fuzi had their issues in 2018, and everything was cool, right? They became friends and they became business partners, and now that Fuzi has the option to turn it back on Keemstar, he's doing it. And
Yeah.
and if you think about it, like, okay, like, all right, from Fuzi's perspective, all right, he thinks that Keem is trying to expose him for sexually assaulting a woman in the bathroom. It's not what Keem's doing, but that's what he thinks in his head.
Right.
So he's throwing everything he can at him because he's just in defense mode, and it's just not. It just doesn't look good. And the whole line where he said like Dollar in the Woods is about his dead dog that was buried in the woods named Dollar.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he like completely lost everything, like lost it all for me. I was like, this guy is completely insane.
Yeah, he just needs help, and he just needs to get off the internet. But that obviously probably won't. Well, has he done something like this before? How long has it been since he's done something like this, though?
He's had mental breakdowns all throughout the past, like since he's been a creator. His big one was in 2018 that was documented by Keemstar, and even in the past couple of years, he still had issues with his mental health, threatening suicide in Discord servers, and just completely going off the rails. So yeah, this is not his first rodeo. He's done this before.
So this is just an endless loop that he does like every couple of years or something like that?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I think H3 used to talk about him back in the day, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, well, like I said, what I was telling Nerdy John was that I came from a different part of the internet initially. Like, I came from the, if you will, the Game Grump side and the video, or not the video react, listen to me, like the gameplay side of things, like Game Grumps. Tobuscus was a big one. I'm sure that you guys probably know who that is. You know, I came from that side of the internet initially when I first started watching YouTube. So, but to come onto this side of it and to learn all of this lore that's behind, like, not only just Fuzi, but Lil Tay too. I didn't know anything about Lil Tay either. But or anything like that, but to come from that side of the internet initially and then moving over to here, it's been an experience. But it's just interesting to see like all these different characters to me, and I'm sure the same goes for you too, that that just endlessly come back into the news cycle like that, and there's something else crazy that comes up, like, you know, and it just never ends, it seems. But you know, yeah, so you would talk to Fuzi though if you had the chance.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. How would you, I wonder how you would, so let me ask you this, and I thought about this earlier, maybe we can go ahead and just get into it. So where did you start at? Where did you get your, how did you get involved into the YouTube sphere, I guess?
So I was watching commentary, and in 2019 I started watching through the Rewired Soul drama. So like the I don't know, do you know who that is?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
It
Sounds familiar.
Did you watch through Repzilla?
Did I watch Repzilla?
No, Matt, did you watch Repzilla? I know Repzilla covered it.
Yeah, I watched a bit of Repzilla, like just here and there. But basically, Rewired Soul was like he was a drama YouTuber, but he covered it in like a therapy sense. So we talked about their psychology and stuff because he had his expertise was in psychology. And then they basically found out that his expertise is not as big of an expertise that they thought. He doesn't have a major or anything. He's not he's just a counselor basically. I think he worked as a drug counselor at one. So everyone started criticizing because he shouldn't be going around giving like psychological advice over these YouTubers. But in reality, like he was just kind of like trying to like blend the two together and it worked. He hit the algorithm hard, and he was getting like 100K views a video. And then once Primink, this commentary channel named Primink, who was like a pretty big back in 2019, covered Rewired Soul, it just kind of sort of had this downward spiral. And Repzilla came along with that because Repzilla and Rewired were actually friends. And then Repzilla kind of I mean, it looks like he kind of threw Rewired under the bus to save himself, but both of them got hit really hard during that. But yeah, so I started keeping up with that, right? And I was keeping up with that, and I noticed that I was watching a bunch of videos on Rewired Soul. So I'd watch one, the other, then another, and then eventually it led me to a Bo Black's Twitter Versus or something about Rewired Soul.
Yeah.
Which led me to a Nicholas Diorio video on Rewired Soul, which led me to an Augie RFC stream in which Nick and Rewired Soul started debating, and that's kind of like how I got into this whole community.
Gotcha.
And before that, I had known who Tommy was because he was always in my recommended due to his Onision stream. They were like so I always knew who he was, and I'd watch some videos. I watched his Justin Wang interview, so I knew who and like come to find out they're all like together, and it was a really cool situation in which Nick would make a video on the subject. Bo Black do a Twitter Versus on that same subject. Augie would do a stream on that subject, and then Tommy would do a stream on the subject, and then Augie would come in with his stream, and it was like kind of like this partnership that worked really well back. And then you had like someone like Tipster as well, who's kind of like tagged in.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. They had and I got to see Augie really blow up in like early 2020 when he started covering Onision. Like I got to see him blow up, and Nick kind of blew up with the Shiloh stuff, and that kind of like broke out. I saw everyone grow. It was really cool. It was really cool thing to see at the time. So I just kept up with them for a while, and then I started. I would DM Tommy like ideas for shows or news and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
this I knew. Yeah, or I've heard you say this before. Yeah. So who was the producer before you?
It was Vault and Dr. Shivago.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I knew Vault was one of them, but I didn't know about I don't know Dr. Shivago. Maybe I do, but I just can't think of who they are right now. But
he hasn't been around publicly in a while. He'll pop up in chats every now and then. But yeah, he was
yeah. I've seen him before. Okay, I know who you're talking about now. Okay, yes, took me a minute, but yeah, now I know who you're talking about. Yeah, but, where I came from, and I was telling Xylee this, is that I came from, I used to watch, like, the Game Grumps, Tobuscus, that kind of side of the internet, and then I slowly moved over to, Matt was being a pick-me.
I just can I address something real quick?
Go ahead.
The Mama Misogynist brand and the Matt Pitt brand are two separate entities. I will not address anything Mama Misogynist on the stream. They must stay separated. So that clear. I will not be talking about Mama Misogynist on this stream.
Dang it. God damn it. Okay, fine. Way to deflate that. Thank you. Anyway, but no, I came from, but then I slowly moved over to like the Review Tech USA. Used to watch a lot of his content. My husband introduced me to him, and we watched a lot of that, or I watched a lot of that, and then I found Tipster, and then I think I really started to really stick around and watch when the Quantum TV stuff happened. I think that was like, but I would watch other dramas here and there. Like I remember watching Drama Alert when Keemstar was interviewing. He was a Minecrafter that got accused of sexual abuse or something. It was Kiwi. Does that sound familiar?
Red Kiwis?
I think so. He was. This was like 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. That's when I remember seeing that initially, and I followed that for a little bit, and then the David Dobrik stuff happened. And then, I followed that for a little bit. Tipster did a lot of coverage with that too, and I liked his coverage of it, and then Quantum TV happened. And then I was just happened to be watching Avada Tipsters while he was talking to two other people. I can't remember who they are, but Ruin Leon was on that stream. That's how I got introduced to him. And then a certain someone else by the name of Xylee came in there too. And that's how I found all you guys.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So like last year, basically.
Yeah, around there. Yeah. So, but I didn't like actually start getting into like chats and stuff until around sometime late last summer. Because I had some stuff happen to me, and I would be kind of bedridden there for a little bit, but after yeah, but then I started getting active in chats and stuff, and then yeah, and here I am. Got the broadcast,
Yeah.
or got to audition for the broadcast soon after I started getting active on Twitter, and yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. So but yeah, like I said, to see just the amount of drama that happens or that has happened in like the time that I wasn't around is kind of interesting to see and hear about.
Yeah, there was like 10 times more drama back then there is now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And
Wow.
I wish I would have started now record. Like, I wish I had the power to go back and start now recording in like 2019 when all that shit was going. I wish I was on the news team like around that time, because that was probably like the best era. Well, a lot of people think the best era would be like Baited, right?
Mhm.
But I would love to have been behind the scenes during like all that shit going down in like 2020
Oh
when
yeah.
everyone was blowing up.
Oh yeah, that would have blown up hardcore. Or yeah, that would have been. Well, I think that and I was kind of telling D-Max this when he was on too, that you guys having now recording now, yeah, is I think perfect, because you guys have built this channel into what it was. I remember when it was only on Toxic's channel.
Yeah.
I remember that, and now it's become what it is. And are you like, where do you see now recording going?
I don't really see it as like I don't think it'll ever be massive or anything. Like, that would be really cool to become like this big podcast that everyone watches. I don't think it'll ever get there. I think it's just gonna, like, my goal was always just to have fun with it, and just to like it's kind of like a distraction for me, kind of keeps me going in a bit,
Right.
in a way. So like I just enjoy doing it. Like every other human being, I do enjoy seeing the numbers go up, and I do get sad
yeah.
when the numbers go down.
Oh well,
That
yeah,
being
of course.
said, I like having fun with it, and that's always been my goal, just to have fun and like talk about my big thing is I want to focus on stuff that is mostly separate from Shot from the Point. Like, I don't want to mimic Shot from the Point's like talking points and topics. So I always stuck with the Spurg stuff, because Tommy never really liked the Spurg stuff, and we were small, so I just thought it was fascinating, and we've kind of been growing from there. We've tried to break out on some topics. I tried the Adam 22 thing as well. So we are trying to broaden everything, because I'll be honest with you, the Spurgs aren't spurging as much as they were last year.
That's true.
But,
yeah, that's true. That's very, very true.
So yes, so we're kind of. I do like the fact that I do like seeing that people have like their favorite co-host now, and everyone has kind of like a character, if you will. Like, it used to be just Matt Pitt and the Now Recording podcast, and now everyone's kind of become their separate entity. And I like that there's fans of Beavers. I like that there's fans of D-Max and Mitch and Toxic and me and Core. And I also like the fact that there's people that watch that hate D-Max but like me or Beavers, and there's people that hate me and like D-Max. So I think that's really cool too.
True, I'm in that base. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
Matt, let's
I'm kidding.
be nice.
I'd actually.
Bro, I've been trying to get fucking D-Max and Nerdy John to give me mods so I can disconnect her. I can't. They won't.
Okay, that's not happening.
I was pretty mad, anyways. I think you're great. Okay.
You did, Matt. You did help her out on Xylee's stream by coming up there because she had stage fright. Come on now.
I actually don't hate Matt. Like, I don't know. I think he thinks that I just actually genuinely dislike him. I don't. I'm just kind of indifferent.
Oh well, there you go. I mean, no, I don't think, you know what, truthfully, and this will come as no shocker to either one of you two, I bet, but I don't really hate anybody in this community, really, because I've been very lucky in the sense of being able to interact with all of you guys, and every single one of you have been great. But yes, there have been a few people here and there, like I would not want to interact with Hoojin or anything like that, because I'm good on all that.
Hoojin's alright. He's alright guy. He's okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, you can interact with him. He's not going to do anything. He's not going to
No.
like turn on you or like try to destroy your reputation
No,
or anything like that.
no.
Right. It'll be fine.
I'm wonderful on that. No, I'm okay. But again, those are like the one-off people that I just am not. It's very hard for me to hate somebody. It just like in real life and here, I guess, to a certain degree. But will I give them my time of day? Absolutely not, you know. But again, there's very few people that I can honestly say within the community itself that I actually like would not want to ever talk to, like, ever. But all of you have been, you know, like I said, incredibly generous to me, and I greatly appreciate it. So I'm very lucky in that sense, and I know I'm
Right.
lucky. So I take that, and I'm very protective of that, and I keep it, and I'm like, I'm cherish it. I'm like, I am not letting this go. So, but so remind me, and back to now recording for just a minute. How did that? So, what gave you the idea to start it? Remind me, because I think you've talked about this before, but I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea.
Was
Toxic
it
and Beavers.
Yes, okay.
Toxic says it's his. Beaver says it's his. I don't know. I don't know that first conversation, but I think Toxic and Beavers were talking about starting a podcast. They needed a third person, and I guess I was the top choice because I'm just used to interacting publicly. I've networked. I've been able to get interviews for Tommy, so they figured like, yeah, you'd probably be the third guy, and yeah, that was kind of like what we did. So, and we just kind of started our first episode and kept fucking up the recording. So we had to record for like 6 hours to try and get the
yeah,
first
I
episode.
remember you telling me that. I remember you saying that initially, or Beavers had said that when the Hen House podcast drama happened, and he had said that like on I think it was either, I can't remember what stream it was, but he had said that like on maybe on a now recording episode or something. I can't remember, but I remember him saying that, and I was like, oh dear God. I'm sure that all of you were like done. Like, this is not gonna work. We're done. We're not doing this. But thankfully it worked out and it paid off. But so that started in when did that start? 2021? Is that right?
No, May of 2022 is when we started now.
Really? It's only been a little over a year. Oh, that's right. It has been only a little over a year. That's right. Yeah, because so you guys then started on Toxic's channel and then moved over to this. And so, yeah. I do remember that. I do, like I said, I do remember when you guys started off on Toxic's channel and then moved to that. So, but yeah, and what I like about, back to your point too, about like people liking each different character. Yes, I agree. I think that all of you bring a different aspect to the show, and it helps. And and you probably have heard this before, but I love my D-Max, and I stand for him. One of the best decisions that you ever made was hiring him.
Surprise! Everybody loves D-Max.
So,
well, no, he's a really polarizing figure. He's a really polarizing figure on Now Recordings. Either there's people that really like him, and there's people who can't stand him. So,
I do think he's really different. Like from everybody else you have on there, he is really different from everybody else.
Yeah, well, he's not. He didn't come from Shot from the Pen. So there's no base there. So he's been out of the loop for years. He doesn't know the backstories of everything. He's just kind of like walking through the door. So yeah, he has a different perspective on everything, and he has and it works because we all have different perspectives. Everyone tends to think that we're all just like this six-headed monster where we just suck each other's dicks. But in reality, we do argue and we do have confrontations about topics, and it makes good content.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is that with all of you too, and I think exactly. Anybody that thinks that you guys suck each other's dicks doesn't know you, like, or know any of you.
They might from time to time,
I'm not going there.
I suck my own dick from time.
Oh.
About it.
Oh my God. Oh, I did not expect that to happen. I should have known. Anyway, but no, it's just, you guys have you're fine. There's a reason why I brought you on here. Okay. Wait,
did you say you sucked D-Max's dick or something? Because I didn't hear what you said. You kind of went out. Like did she drop a bomb or something? I didn't even hear it.
Who,
That's
me
your
or
job, Matt.
who,
That's
me
your
or
job.
No,
Maggot?
maggot.
Okay.
No, that's your job. That's your job, Matt.
Okay. All right. That's,
Oh my god. So let me ask you this, and I think I know this, but I'm not 100% sure. What made you want to hire D-Max? Where did you find him, and how did you get him on board?
I think there's a live stream you can watch on our channel where we're reacting to a bunch of stuff because Ghosty kept sending, he kept donating subs or something to get people to dance to a song, and D-Max was one of those guys, and we watched him dance, and we were like, dude, this dude's pretty crazy, or seems pretty funny. Riveter had been talking him up like he was fucking making water into wine, like he's the biggest thing ever.
Mhm.
That was also in our head. Also heard he's pretty talented YouTuber, and could have been pretty big if he would have kept doing it back in like 2016.
Mhm.
And those were all like when we were like thinking like to bring someone else in, and we were thinking more of like a substitute, like not a permanent person.
Right.
I was, because the way the dynamic was I like, and I'm just being honest here, like I was doing the most talking on the podcast, and that can be, although I enjoy doing the podcast, it can sometimes be very exhausting to be like the only one that really knows the lore,
Right,
has the
right.
research. I'm the one whose mouth is always running, and then
Mhm.
everyone else kind of reacts. So that gets exhausting after a while. We brought Mitch in with the hopes that he could like match me. Turns out Mitch has no idea what the fuck is going on about anything. So he's just out of the loop about every fucking thing. So it's just another one who's, yeah. So like he's funny, and he's dumb and is great, but at the same time, like I was like he's been in the community longer than me. I was expecting him to like come in and be like to match me, and I was just like, fuck, man, I really need someone who can like like have research and be able to explain stuff like I can, because it's just getting tiring. And so I felt like D-Max would be that guy to at least like substitute for Toxic for a while.
Right.
And I think, and we just we brought him in as like a test drive, and as immediately, just within like the first episode we did was the what's that guy's name? What's the guy who did the podcast with Keemstar? The guy with the what's his fucking name? The kid, the dude who Pat God.
Oh,
We did an
yes,
episode on.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we did an episode interview with Pat God, and T-Max came very well prepared. Had a lot of questions.
I remember that.
It was very relaxing to be able to sit back and collect myself while someone else had a bunch of questions to ask, because I as a co-host of Shot from the Point, my habits are to fill dead air. Like if Tommy goes quiet, I start talking. That's
Right.
that's how I work. So when everybody goes quiet on Now Recording, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta say something,
Mhm.
And sometimes sometimes that turns into me just saying whatever the fuck comes in my head, and like completely embarrassing myself. But at the same time, like it felt good to like I don't have to do that all the time,
Right,
and I can
right.
just like kind of sit back. And now and then it just works. Now we have a dynamic. Me and D-Max can talk more. Then you got Beavers, who's funny and says crazy things, and you got
Fucking
Mitch, who has
Beavers.
no idea what's going on, and he's aloof, but he's funny as well. And then Toxic, Toxic has really great lines. He's actually very underrated when he's on. So,
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
then,
no,
yeah.
yeah. No,
And
Toxic
then
is
Core's
great.
there.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Core. Yes, of course. We can't
Yeah.
forget about Core. Now, was King Brick part of that for a while, too? I thought he was a part of it, too, there for a little bit.
He's never been a part of Now Recording, but we kind of always saw him as like the retarded mascot.
Oh.
Because he was kind of founded in Shop from the Point server. Like as Now Recording began to become a thing, like Brick was kind of a part of that in the sense that Now Recording was born through Discord stages and VCs and the paid server, talking to like people in the paid server, and drama being started in the paid server and going on stages, and Brick was a huge part of that. So we always kind of saw him as like this, mascot for Now Recording, in the sense that he kind of like he's not a part of Now Recording, but he's a part of the lore.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I think I remember he's still like the animation underneath the table. And it took me a minute to realize who that was at first. Well, before I got to know who he was, you know, I wasn't sure who he was at first. And then I think when I figured out who he was when he started covering Fish Tank and all of that, and I'm like, oh, that's him, okay. And that's when because I'm slow, but it took me a minute to figure out that was him. But so I did have a question about Shot from the Point, because that show, I just started watching that, like, not regularly, but I try to when I can. I started watching that, you know, a little bit more so this last year, and I gotta say, I love Tommy. Tommy is great. I get why a lot of people are kind of, you know, I love Tommy for the fact of him being so honest. And yes, he can be a bit abrasive, yes. But let me tell you, one of my favorite moments, and you're probably going to laugh at me, that I had of him, that I had with you and him. You and him work really well together regardless, but...
They do, yeah.
Yeah, you two are great together, and I think that he does rely on you a lot, or rely on other people to kind of help him out a little bit, but you know what? It works, because he is trying to do so much at once, and I said this to Nerdy John because we brought him up today a little bit, that his heart is okay, and that he's okay, and that, you know, everything else with his health is all right, but... One of my favorite moments, I think, that I ever saw with the two of you was the Grimsey situation.
Oh, yeah.
Matt, you tried so hard, and I could tell that you were trying so hard to reel him in. It just failed.
No, sometimes you just gotta let him go, man. It's like
you tried so hard, and I was like, oh, poor Matt.
It's just more entertaining that way.
Well, because it got brought up today on the show, because Nerdy John and I interviewed CB2. And he's, do you know who he is by any chance?
He's the guy who covered Illuminati, right?
Yeah, he's covered Illuminati, and he's done a lot different other subjects too. I just became aware of him just recently when Nerdy told me that we were interviewing him. But we got to talking about that Grimsey episode.
Yeah.
And I just went back to thinking, like, how, well, his thing was that he kind of understood why Grimsey got upset about how Tommy approached it, but then Nerdy John came to his defense and was like, well, the only reason why he did that was to get traction for him. Like, to get attention to it, to help to get it solved, and it was brilliant. But I could tell that you were trying to reel him in just a little bit, and it didn't work.
Well, yeah, in the moment, I was kind of thinking, like, God damn, I think we're going a little too hard. Like, you know, at least let him explain the situation. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta let Tommy cook, and he ended up making more of a entertaining piece of work that way. Tommy is the king of looking good while doing bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, it should look bad. It should look bad for him. It should look like he should come out of this looking like a complete psycho and a schizo and a complete piece of shit. He always comes out looking pretty good in those situations.
Right. And
Usually it's because either like someone he can make fun of himself for it and laugh at himself for it, or B, the other person fucks up. And with Grimsey, it was B. With Ackman, it was B. And with Emery, the Emery situation, it was an A. Like, he was able to laugh at him. So he's always been pretty good about that.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but, or if you can answer this, but it literally just popped into my head. What does he think about the voice edit song of him singing Let It Go?
He thought it was, I think I remember him saying it was kind of depressing because he, like, can't sing and he always wished he could sing. And, like, he said even listening to it, he's like, even the voice doesn't sound like a good singer to him. So he just came to a realization that he'll never be able to sing like that. But he gave him that realization.
Dude, that was
I think
amazing.
It's great. I love it.
It is incredible. It is one of the best. I played it last night as a intro to Seth and Gigi, who I had on last night, and I played it on as an intro, and I was like, Oh, I have to play this because it is a classic and I love it. It's been like on repeat for me for like the last few weeks. I
Yeah.
love it. But that guy, whoever is behind voice edits, I hope that you continue to make them and that you don't get into any trouble. Supposedly he did. The person behind whether it's I'm not sure if it's a man or for a woman, but apparently that the person behind voice edits got into some trouble because of the music, I guess. So they had to take down, I'm sorry, they didn't take down the channel. The channel is still up. I think that they weren't able to make anything else for a while to avoid getting copyright stricken for the third time, because I think he got it twice. Yeah. So, but I hope that they come back. Right. I hope that they were able to come back and figure it out. But no, I did. So I'm not sure how long we have with you. You said about an hour, right? Do you still only have about an hour?
I can keep going.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, great. So what I usually do in this case is that I usually transition to like the question part of the segment a little bit, or we can. But I did have a couple of questions that did come through. These are from, and again, guys, you guys know how this works. I'm talking to chat, sorry. Chat, if you guys know how this works, if you guys have any questions for Matt, feel free to drop them in the chat. He's watching. Just go ahead and feel free, and he'll answer them. And feel free to answer them when you see them. So give me just a second here. So these are from Nuclear Winter. Okay. His first question: how did the Spurg Discord drama start at the very beginning?
The Spurg Discord drama started when we became a so there's always been Spurg Discord drama, right? And it's just never been really talked about publicly. Sometimes it pops up or something crazy happens and it becomes like a public story or something. But it's always been around. And when I came into the news team, like I started hearing all these behind the scenes Spurg Discord dramas that Core was telling me about, and then Tommy would tell me stuff, and Doc and Vault, they'd all tell me this stuff, and I'm like, shit's crazy. So there was so much drama in our server that Tommy had the idea, like, let's put it behind a paywall, and maybe that shit will calm down. And so he does that, and at first it works. But what it actually did was it actually made it worse, because now you had like a weird ecosystem within the server, because now everybody kind of felt a little important, and now it was a lot smaller. So a lot of people had a lot of opinions, and there would be all these crazy dramas that were happening, and like it was like every day it was a thing. So we started doing stages. When people would fight in the Discord, we'd have them like fight each other, or like have blood sports, or we talk about random drama. And then around the third episode of Now Reporting, we had so much drama in the Discords that I was like, look, the only people that watch this podcast are the Discord server, so let's just cater to that server and start covering the drama there. And that's how it started. That's how it's been going.
Wow. Well, the dedication behind that too is great too, I think, in my opinion. And is that where you guys came up with the idea for Now Recording? Or
the idea first was just to do a podcast with all three of us just bullshitting. Just like a fun pod, just like something, something that's not going to get a lot of interaction, and just like us three just bullshitting about random topics. Then gotcha. Once the third episode or the second episode happened, we just started covering Discord drama, and that's when I started really like getting into it. Because gotcha. Now so then we just kind of like hit the road running,
Oh, gotcha. So, let me ask you this while I'm thinking about it. Speaking of Spurgs, do you guys have your Spurg Award list? Are you guys working on your Spurg Award list already? Is that almost done?
Oh yeah. I've been keeping notes this whole year. I have a lot of categories. I have different categories from last year. I have different category names.
Nice.
We're very much prepared. Like,
he's dedicated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Do you know when? So that will air around like the end of December or towards in the middle of December, somewhere around there.
I'm thinking December. I might try to talk the boys into doing it in November, but we'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gigi in chat asked, my only question is, who is your favorite host of Clear as Mud? And I would like to remind you that one of us will be devastated if it's not them.
Gigi.
My favorite host of Clear as Mud would probably be Peepaw Riveter. But
Mm-hmm.
that being said, I do like Gigi. She's a close second. Not counting Banana, I guess, because I don't know if Banana's
Banana.
around it.
Well, I
But
did. Yeah. Well, yesterday or last night, I should say. We celebrated Peepaw getting the 1K subs. And we had a whole bunch of people in here last night, which, by the way, I have to thank every single one of you who came on last night for that and actually tuned in and everything. That was incredible, and that was absolutely amazing, and you guys are awesome. But I did reach out to Banana, and I did talk to him prior to planning this, because I had an idea of either like pushing to get him to the 1K, even though I am a tiny channel, but it is what it is. I do my best. But I was thinking of like either trying to push for the 1K to get him to 1K, or he would get 1K and we could celebrate. Well, it turned out that he got the 1K and we ended up celebrating. So, but
nice.
but I did reach out to Banana and I did ask him if he could come on, but unfortunately he wasn't able to because of work. But he did have a message for Peepaw. It was brilliant. It was Banana to a T. Congratulations, Peepaw. And that was it.
Nice.
In true Banana fashion, short and sweet to the point. But yeah, I love Banana. He's awesome. So Nuke's second question is, what was your favorite drama? That's a good one.
Favorite drama, like since we started now recording, or
I guess just in general, or you can do or since you started now recording too, whichever one.
Shit, my favorite drama, tough. Damn, I don't like. It's hard to like really. Ghosty was pretty crazy.
Oh God,
that was
yeah.
That was a pretty crazy one. Let me look at Toxic Channel, see if I can find it about stuff. But let's see here. I think the Ghosty stuff, and then oldest, the early tipster stuff with the tipster detractor drama was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. The Polis drama was good.
Polis is a man. Polis is a man. Polis is a man.
Yeah, I think I would say those were probably my favorites. I will remember. I'm sure I'm missing something though.
I would have to say, and well, I don't know, Megan, what would you say is your favorite drama? I'll ask you.
My favorite drama?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I don't know if I have a favorite, to be honest.
I don't know if I do either, to be honest.
I don't know. I can't say that any drama is my favorite because a lot of it is just really retarded.
Yeah, I'd say that. If I were to pick, I would probably, and just because I'm just thinking of it and it was still ongoing to a certain degree, I'd probably say the quantum stuff.
That stream that they did the other night, the now recording stream that they did the other night where they had Salvo come on, that was fucking entertaining.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, and D-Max kneeled on Salvo.
Yeah, he did.
And Matt kneeled on Marco Alberto. Mm-hmm. That happened.
And Matt kneeled on Salvo too. I have to say I was really like
Yeah.
I was really proud of the way Matt handled that situation.
I was too, yeah. Well, I mean, so let me ask you about that stream. Were you guys were not expecting for any of that to happen, I'm sure, right?
Well, when I saw Salvo in the chat, I thought that's what it's going to have to lead to, and I'm not going to treat Salvo like he's the boogeyman. A lot of creators are kind of like stepping away, don't want him to interact and stuff, and then that gives him the fuel to be like, look, they're blackballing me, look, they're not interacting with me, they keep avoiding me, they're afraid of me, they're cowards, and I'm just like, I don't want, like, I get that Salvo has kind of like turned on Now Recording and kind of like thinks we're shit now, and that's the new meta for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, if he wants to call in, like, the thing about it, right? Yes, is Salvo a shitty person? Yes. Is Salvo crazy? Yes. Has Salvo done heinous things to people? Sure. But at the end of the day, at the same time, he was kind of there for Now Recording in the beginning. He did our show quite a few times, and so I will always kind of like, if he wants to call in and spurg out or yell at us or fucking go crazy, I'll let him on, because
it's good content. I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's good content, and he did kind of help us out. So, like, I guess I'm loyal like that, I guess, in the sense that I'll always be kind of respectful in a way to someone who like gave us, gave us a helping hand back then. Like even if like for happenstance, like a tipster would be like, I want to come on now recording and I want to say my piece. Like, and I don't want to like you guys, you guys talked about me before. And I want to say my piece. Like I'd let him on at the same time because like he was he had a helping hand in our channel as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say tipster was a big part of it too. I feel like I remember that he was a big part of it when you guys were starting too.
Yeah, well, and how I was talking to, I had Jessica on Thursday, and I told her how I first got introduced to her was through that episode with you guys and Salvo, and the whole and the whole fireball thing, and how all that happened. And now I will say this, that I haven't been introduced to a lot of different people through Now Recording, but that was one of those instances where I got to get introduced to Jessica through that episode. But and I use that as an example, but that, how would you, I'm trying to think of how to ask this. When it comes to situations like that, to have like different people come on that we know are spurgs, or we know that are, weird people like that, like Salvo or Tipster now, didn't know that before, but how, when you guys get backlash for it, I kind of asked DMX this too, when you guys get backlash for not having a guest on, like, how do you guys handle that? Like, a good example of that too was like the Flatley thing that happened not that long ago, when the Why So Demented story broke, and how you guys got shit for not covering it or whatever. That was so silly.
Well, to be fair to them, it wasn't even really a guest situation. It was more so that Flatley just wanted them to cover it. So
yeah. And you guys were not touching that with a 10-foot pole unless you knew exactly what was going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys got, to me personally, and the fact that he tried to give you guys trouble for it, I thought that it was silly of him to do, because
he was making a move.
Yeah,
he was trying to make a move on us. The old saying is start shit with someone and make it look like they started it first.
Right.
And I think that's what he was trying to do, and he was trying to like make this insinuation that we were protecting Slug, or we had Slug on, and look at what Slug did, and it made no sense.
Right.
Meanwhile,
didn't he go on Slug's stream like right after?
He went, he right after that he was also, he did like Riz streams with Slug, like it's him and Slug on the stream, you can see it. Like, meanwhile, you go to Now Recording, and it's us being like, yeah, this is Slug. Stay away from him, guys. He's kind of a psycho. Like, I don't think he's going to change. Like, that's what we're saying the whole time.
That's true. That's true. I will defend Matt on this. He's always said, as far as I can remember, he's always said that Slug is kind of, sus, and don't trust him. He's always been consistent about that.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I can't help if people start befriending the guy. Like I didn't I don't know. Like I don't know what to do in that situation.
Right.
Like I'm not your mama, To
be honest, part of the reason I became friendly with him at all was because of the whole like BX Bullet situation. And
that's another.
Yeah, that was kind of a learning lesson for me, I suppose.
Well, that's the thing, right? Is like people don't know the lore, so they fucking just like see this guy who's on their side, and they're like, "Oh, pretty cool guy." Meanwhile, there's like years of lore of Slug doing like crazy shit, and then like trying to change, being like, "I've changed, guys," and then like the next day going crazy again. So we had seen that pattern like a million times by the time like everybody started like befriending him. So it was more just a play the waiting game. Just wait for him to like do something crazy again, so we can be like, "See, guys, look, there you go." Like with Slug, it's just like keep him I'd say with Slug, keep him at a distance. If you like watching his content because he does crazy things, that's fair. But I wouldn't be going into VCs with him and hanging out with him.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right. Yeah. And no, I get it completely. And yes, and I will agree with Megan on that one, is that you have always been consistent with Slug. When it comes to Slug, you have always been, you've been consistent. To me personally, when it comes to like certain people within the community, like Slug, for example, you've always been very consistent about how you personally feel about that person, and you've stuck with it. And I think that's why a lot of people, and I this is gonna sound like I'm kissing your ass. I am not. I think that's why a lot of people respect you in that regard when it comes to that, because you stick with your points and you stick with what you think and feel about the certain person or a certain situation. It just depends.
Yeah.
I don't think, in my personal opinion, and that goes for all of you, I don't think that any one of you have ever really changed your stance when it comes to certain people or certain situations. I think that all of you have really stuck with your talking points and stuck with your beliefs when it comes to certain things. So I think that's why a lot of people respect you too, or respect you guys. And I think that also in turn, that's why people feel, or some people feel, the spurgs, if you will, feel that they can give you guys shit because they want to try to test that. They want to try to test that button, and they want to try to push it and see what happens if you guys freak out on. But it hasn't happened yet. All of you have, yes, you're going to have your moments. It's going to happen. But you guys have, like I said, you guys have tried to stay consistent as much as possible when it comes to certain things or certain situations. So
yeah. And to answer your original question about covering, being criticized about not covering something like that, when it comes to like the Why So Demented drama, it's just the way Now Recording is we're not a breaking news podcast or a breaking news YouTube channel.
Right.
We're not gonna break news. We're not gonna expose people. We're not gonna be the first to anything. Our whole thing is like, we're a podcast. We get together and we talk about the crazy drama that's happened in the community. When it came to the Demented thing, I could tell that he was lying. It sounded like he was lying. At the same time, like, I don't want to take that risk and jump right onto it without hearing the other side of the situation. So we waited until the story had pretty much, had come unfold and everything was shown, and that's when covered we covered everything.
Right.
Which makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not something you can just cover. Like, you can't just cover that without having all the facts. I mean, because that could be like serious backlash if it turns out that the people that are like looking into it are wrong or anything like that.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going, because like if I go on Now Recording and I say Why So Demented's lying about his dead child, and then he goes on a stream and is like, here's my child, that is dead now.
Right.
There's me holding it. There's this. There's that. Like, the same people that are trying to get me to cover it would then eat us alive.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's good to have the patience and just wait it out and not get bullied into like covering a topic because they want you to cover it.
Right.
Wait it out and figure out the scenario.
Well, but the story in and of itself, right? When in that regard, in regards to Why So Demented, it was just so weird to begin with, and it was everything that happened in between with what people was able to find out, and with what you guys were able to determine and whatnot. That now recording episode you guys obviously did after the fact, and once everything was already out in the open. But that's the other thing, is that I think even if someone were to say, oh well, they went live when the whole ghosty thing broke, well, that's a different situation. That was the facts were there, and he admitted to
Ghosty
it.
had admit. Yeah, no, I literally, if I DM Ghosty and I ask him, did you actually do this, and he doesn't say a thing, we're not going live.
Right.
The moment he DM'd me confirmation that he had lied, we went live. Like, that's
exactly.
all I needed.
Yeah. And then you're the screen capped. You're fucked. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is classic. But yeah, that's what I mean, is that without solid proof of said situation, you're not, you guys can't do that, and nobody should do that, but yeah, especially you guys. I get it 100%. The third one, I'm sorry, these are still from Nuke. He has one more after this. How did you meet your current co-host? And I think that he means Tommy. So you would just DM people or DM him with like story ideas? Yeah.
I would DM him. I'll do all my co-hosts. Tommy, I DM him like news stories and stuff from time to time. I was very interested in joining his news team early on, so he always kind of like kept an eye out for me, I guess. And in October of 2020, he started asking like. I think we got into a voice call and he said he was interested in bringing me in, but he wants to, test the water. So just send him stuff. So I'd send him stuff until like January. And then that's when he kind of brought me in. Mm-hmm. Funny story. He kept saying like, he kept saying, but you should start like talking to the other the other guys. Start talking to them, make your presence known, like DM them and stuff. I didn't know a lot about Dr. Zhivago. I didn't know he was talking about like core Dr. Zhivago, Vault, those guys. I thought he was talking about like the community. So I like DM Tipster and I'm like, hey man, I'm Matt. I'm trying to join the Tommy C's news team. I just wanted me to go DM everybody around. I just wanted to say, hey, what's up? Like that's like, so I would just DM like the commentary bros, I guess.
Oh.
But Tommy brought me in. I didn't start co-hosting the show until March of 2021, after they were going over a John Swan stream off air and trying to get information on the stream, and I took notes the whole time. So Tommy had a bunch of notes, and he's like, "All right, you're on with me." And then and then I started co-hosting. And then when it came to now recording, Beavers has been in the Sharpen the Point community the longest, since like 2016, and he would pop in and out. And in late 2021, he came back, and we started playing poker together. And he seemed like a pretty cool guy. Toxic joined the news team after being the timestamps guy for a while in 2022, late 2021, early 2022. And then Core, I've known him since I joined the news team. D-Max, I met him in December of 2022. So yeah, that's and that's kind of like how. And Mitch, I've known since 2020.
Oh wow. Well, I think I remember when. Now that I'm thinking about it, I truly do not think that I'm trying to think of when I first found out about you. I think it was on a Kristen Narc stream. I think that you had called in and were talking to him and talking to Tipster about it was one of his streams. You had called in and was giving Kristen Arc shit, and I can't remember what the subject was or what the stream was, but you happened to randomly call in.
It was about EDP.
Maybe. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it was that stream. He was talking about EDP and sending pictures and shit and shit, literal shit.
Yeah.
And you had called in and were giving Chris trouble.
Yeah.
I think that was when I first found out about you. Yeah, I remember that. But Core I didn't know until just fairly recently, and the same with Mitch and D-Max. I figured out who he was through a Xylee stream. It was the one where he had just came on, I think, or he was right before the first episode that he did with Pat God. It was right around that time that was released, I think, and he came into his Xylee stream, and it was a community news stream, I think, and you were there, and it was the night that he talked to Ghosty and Ember Lily, because it was right when the hen house broke up. Yeah. And you had asked what's going on with Ember Lily and the hen house, and Ghosty was in the chat, and he was trying to describe what had happened, but then he ended up calling in, and then you guys brought in Ember, and D-Max was there too, and D-Max was being D-Max. That's how I first got introduced to D-Max. Okay. That was in, I think that was in like December of 2022. Yeah, it was around there. I know it was like towards the end of the year. Oh my goodness me. Y'all are mean. They're spamming windows in the chat.
I think I got introduced to D-Max actually through Mary John streams. It was like totally separate from Now Recording.
Yeah, well, and then when I heard him on the Pat God episode and him asking that, like you mentioned, him asking those questions and whatnot to him, I was like, okay, he's not joking around. This is a good dude. Okay, he's asking like really good questions, and he even asked at that night. He even asked Ember and Ghosty really good questions then too, and of course he was fucking around with Xylee and giving her shit. So, but that's just a given with him. Let me see here. This is so.
Matt, is your small window fixed or is it still small?
Thank you. Is it still small?
No.
Okay.
Still small.
I was going to ask this, and I was going to get to that. Why is it only with you? Why? I don't understand.
I don't get it. I've given up on trying to understand it. I just wait it out. So I've made a. I'm basically saying as I am going to continue to be doing Mama Misogynist until the window is bigger again. Once that ends, I will stop doing Mama Misogynist. But as of right now, I have a YouTube channel called Mama Misogynist with a normal window. So I will be in chats watching streams as Mama Misogynist.
Good. Okay. Thought we weren't talking about Mama Massage. I have to ask. Okay, you opened the door or the window, if you will. Where did that come from? How did you come up with that?
It was just I don't know. It was just funny. Xylee actually hates women. It's very well. It's a very. It's the most unkept secret in the community that she just really can't stand women. She's always calling them pick-me's, and this girl's a pick-me, that girl's a pick-me, that girl's a pick-me. So I was just kind of thinking like I always kind of gave her shit because she's like the biggest everyone calls me a misogynist, but Xylee's a bigger misogynist than I ever will be. And I don't know when it just hit my brain, Mama Misogynist, and I just thought that was funny, and it just I made the tweet, and that would have been the end of it. But then I was like, wait, let me I want to make an account. I want to make an alt account and make fun of Xylee. Everyone else does it. Why can't I? So I did it, and I made the account, and I started tweeting stuff. And as soon as I did it, fucking Xylee DMs me and say, "Look what you did! Look what you did! Now there's an alt account because of this." And I'm like, "No, Xylee, it's me." Because I'm not a psycho, and I'm not going to be like, "Oh, it's not me, Xylee. I don't know what's going on."
Right.
So yeah.
Well, and I gotta tell you, so this is. I told Maggot this, and I think I told Xylee this too. I was gone that night. It was the night that Peepaw did his stream, and you went in there and said that until your small window is fixed, you're just gonna be a complete and utter asshole. It was that night, and it just so happened to be my husband's birthday, and I was out with him and whatnot, and then we get home, and I see that I have a new follow, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I just see Mama Misogynist is now following you. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I looked at the picture, and it was Xylee, and I'm like, oh no, not another Xylee alt account, no. And I didn't touch it because I'm like, I'm not doing nothing with this. I'm just gonna let it go because and I told Maggot this too, and I think I told Xylee this, that as of late, I have been getting a kind of like different like bot accounts following me, and it was, and I obviously didn't want to touch it. I'm like, I'm just not doing it. Like, nope. So I just kind of left it alone.
I knew it was Matt.
I had no idea.
I knew it was Matt, and I was gaslit into believing that it was not Matt by Xylee.
And
I still had it.
That was Xylee's idea, by the way. She's the one who went live, not me. All right.
So then
she wanted to do this.
So then she went live, and then
Matt. That's not true, Matt.
I did not tell her to go live. I did not tell her to go live. No, I wanted to do this alt account for fun for like the next, few weeks, and then just like it not be a big deal. Xylee decided to make it a whole subject of her being live. So that's on her, all right? That's what she wanted to do. I didn't tell her to do that.
Okay. Whatever you say, buddy.
So,
all right, well that's what happened. I did not tell Xylee to go live.
And then she goes live like shortly after, but the subject is Mama Misogynist, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So that's when but I will, and then the whole murder mystery, which is so great. Have you seen the episode that it got broken up into on her second channel? Have you seen that yet?
Yeah, I saw it. I watched it.
Oh, it's so good.
Funny.
It's so good. Jaden did a great job with it. Jaden Take did a great job with editing it, but Matt told me to go live. I know.
See, now Xylie's the one
did.
that's lying.
No. We know he did.
No.
We know. It's
Nope.
okay. We know.
I don't trust either one of you. Okay. I don't trust either one of you.
Now she's lying. That's a shame because she almost never lies. But she's lying right there.
But I have a feeling that she's going to be calling in here in a second. So let me get to Nuke's fourth question, and then we can get. I'll keep a lookout for Xylee just in case she wants to call in.
Xylee, are you going to take that? He's calling you a liar. You gonna take that?
You gonna take that, Xylee? You gonna come in
You gonna
here?
take that disrespect?
I will give Xylee this, and I did tell her this. I will give her that she did admit that she knew that you were behind the Twitter, but that she didn't know that was you in the Discord with Vault. Or Verse, excuse me, Verse.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That stream was brilliant. It was so great. How you guys played off of each other, and you and Xylee both, I think, are really close. Would you say that? Is that fair to say?
I'd say we're friends. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you and Xylee both, I think, really work really well off of each other, and I think that you guys are a great team when you guys team up and do these streams. They're great. That whole stream was amazing. So, let me get to the fourth question from Nuke. Oh, there she is. Hold on, Xylee. I'll pull you in just a second. I promise. Let me get to Nuke's last question. Who is your favorite disabled superhero?
What?
My
favorite.
That's the question. Who is your favorite disabled superhero?
Like who is a disabled superhero? I don't know. I'm not a big superhero guy.
Okay.
Fucking, I don't know, Daredevil, I guess.
Oh, there you go. That's
they're all technically disabled, aren't they?
In some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here she comes. Here we go. Hello, Miss Xylee.
Wait. Oh, sorry. Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So, in all honesty, Matt didn't tell me to go live.
Yeah, I was about to say, I got the DMs, Xylee.
You know what, motherfucker? I can edit them shits like you try to do when I try to pull
I already got the screenshot, lady. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. Look, I can edit that shit and take a screenshot too, so it's all good. Anyway, no, he didn't know I was going to go live, but I was like, you know what? Fuck him for making that goddamn account. I'm going to somehow, and if we had to deal with this for weeks, I would have done it for weeks. It would have been one live stream every other day. But I was going to make him come out to say he was mama misogynist.
Well, and like I said, I give you credit for owning up to knowing about the Twitter, but like I told you, I knew that you didn't know about the Discord just by your reaction and everything. It was...
Bro, him and Verse both lied to me. I go to Matt, I'm like, Matt, will you fucking say something? Is this you? Or something like that. And he's like, bro, that's not me. In the voice chat.
Yeah, no, like, that wasn't me. I didn't lie.
You did lie.
You did.
You absolutely lied to me. You and Verse both. Because then he drops a hint. Oh, by the way, Verse knows it's me on Twitter. So I go to Verse. I'm like, Verse, who is this? Matt's saying it's not him. He's like, I don't know, but it's kind of creepy. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm freaking out, dude. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I watched the jaded edited version of it the other day when it dropped, and it was so good. She did great. That was really, really good.
She's getting better and better the more she edits. She's doing a wonderful job. I'm so glad to have her on my team. Like, I can say I have a team because I have an editor. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And she makes me proud to, have her on my team.
How long have you guys, I meant to ask you this, and I don't know why I didn't. How long has she been with you?
Right before Commentary Community. Right before I joined Commentary Community, so a little over a year.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Nerdy John wants in. Do we want to bring in Nerdy John? He came in before, but I didn't pull him in. So
I gotta pee anyways, so I'll be right back.
All right, go pee. All right, here we go. Hello, co-host.
Damn, he comes in here, doesn't say a word. The fuck?
Know, right?
Wow, rude.
I was playing zombie. Sorry.
Were you peeing too? Is that what you just said?
No, I said I was playing COD Zombies.
Oh, okay. How are you, sir?
I was listening intently to the story Xylee was telling about the fake accounts.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't telling that story. Khuck was telling that story.
Yeah, I was telling the story. She was giving background as to what had happened, and why she went live. Because
Matt was so fucking nervous when I when I queued up that live stream, he was like, "You're going live?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "But that title though." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to tell anybody that it's you on the
Nope.
Twitter. Don't worry."
Nope.
And she didn't. She didn't. She proceeded to gaslight me for several hours about this Twitter and saying she had me believing it was like 5 different people by the time I left that stream.
Maggot. Maggot. Ma'am, we have you. We at Xylee Gets Real have you. Actually, Xylee Gets Clipped, the second channel. Have you on record when I said I don't think it's Matt, and you're like, I don't think it's Matt either.
I saw that you clipped that. I said that under duress. Okay, I have been gaslit beyond belief at that point. Know what was up or what was down. Okay, I was a lost lamb.
A lost lamb, really?
Okay, I don't know why you're trying to sit here
like...
and sound innocent, because it does not work for you, ma'am.
I was about to say, it sounds like Maggot's trying to gaslight.
Right?
Oh,
I mean,
but okay, but you know what though? Maggot, did you not have fun? Was it not fun? Was it not fun to have drama, but it was fun drama and not like people trying to do stupid shit or say stupid shit? It was just fun, stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Fine.
Yeah, you have to admit that was really, really fun.
Only mildly gaslit the entire time, but whatever. Yeah.
But you know what? If anything, karma got my ass in the end, because then those two gaslit me at the end because I didn't know who was joining the voice chat. So
that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Karma. Yeah. You deserve.
So karma got my ass.
Specifically.
I mean, Matt making Matt making pterodactyl sounds and shit.
Oh my god. Oh, that was so creepy. That was so creepy. I remember. Oh god. Yeah.
But you know what? I thought my favorite part though is when he revealed who he was by doing the SFTP song. I was like, that was perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome. That because anybody that song slaps. I love that song. That song is amazing.
I think Tommy has the best intro game as far as live streamers go.
Yes.
His intro is the best one.
Yes, I agree. That I love that song. I remember trying to find it or trying to figure out, because I had looked in his like description as to what the name of the song was, and I couldn't find it because it kept leading me to something else, and Squatchin gave me the song and I have it downloaded now.
He's got the best intro in the live stream game on YouTube, I think, personally.
True. No,
I like the Real Talk song that Dave has for his intros.
That one is good too. Yeah, that one is good.
Matt,
too.
wasn't that fun that night though with the mama misogynist thing? Didn't you have fun?
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was super fun. And Matt, real quick, Pigeon Salad has a question.
Sure.
He has apologies if you've already answered it, but who is the biggest spurg that you've ever encountered?
It's a fuck. I would say a toss up between Ghosty and Slug, maybe. I don't like. Is there anyone else that I'm missing? That like,
Milltown Beth.
I don't think he's that.
Jalen.
Jalen. Yeah, Jalen's up there for sure. Jalen's probably like one of the biggest ones in the community. Yeah, I think Ghosty, Slug, or Jalen for sure.
Okay. And Murdoch had a question. Do you have phantom pains?
Yes, I do.
Do you? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, let's not bring up phantom pains again, Jesus.
Yeah, I get those from time to time too, honestly. I don't know if you know this or not, but I had to have a hysterectomy last year. And I get phantom pains every so often with that too. It's not fun.
So if you have a phantom hysterectomy pains, that means someone if someone were to say,
"Oh my God, not the question again!" Jesus fucking Christ!
I remember him asking this.
Matt, it's been answered, Matt.
Not by couples.
No, I remember him asking me this. Like, hey, John, does your girlfriend get phantom dick pain?
Jesus Christ! It's already been answered, Matt.
Not by couples.
It doesn't have to be answered by couples. It was answered by another trans person.
Who?
Oh, now I can't remember who answered it, but I remember them specifically answering it.
Jessica Pizzle's sister answered it through Jessica Pizzle, but I have not
Yes,
had
that's who it was.
a
Okay, you're right. It wasn't a
actual
trans person.
woman
Yeah.
say anything about their penis phantom pain.
Hmm. But
I mean, the penis technically doesn't get chopped off.
true.
Does the
No,
vagina
they,
get
like,
chopped
cut
off
the
in
tip
her does that get chopped off?
Actually, yes, your insides get chopped off. Technically, yes.
Okay, but
Well,
like
they cut the tip off and then insert it. I'm pretty
but the
sure.
point, right? Like, okay, if you were to like get your thumb, like taken off and then had it sewn back sideways, you would still feel a phantom sensation where your thumb would be up top.
True.
So because your muscle memory is up top right there, you've had so much muscle memory there. So I'm pretty sure like even if you get your penis inside out or however it works, like I feel like you're gonna wake up in the morning and go to scratch your balls and they're not gonna be there. What?
Yeah.
You're such a weirdo.
I mean,
He's asking the real questions.
he's not wrong. Like, you get phantom pains for a lot of stuff. Like, even just being pregnant and stuff. After you've been pregnant, you'll feel like phantom baby motions in your stomach. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever.
Yep. I had that happen. Yep. That was
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
It is so freaky because it feels so real.
Yep. I had that happen like a couple weeks after I had baby Khuck. Yeah. I was like, what the hell is going on? Yeah. I had that happen. Oh, Jessica Pizzle's in waiting. Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Do we want Jessica in?
Sure.
Okay. All right, here we go. Hello, Miss Jessica.
Hi.
Hi.
You are so far behind on your stream. Goodness gracious.
Me?
Goodness.
What do you mean?
Like this right now, what we're talking about right now, chat's not going to hear it for like another 20 seconds. 20.
Oh, she's talking about like the delay that you might have. on
Delayed.
Oh.
But I didn't
Remember, I
come here to talk
showed
about
you.
that,
You need to do the third option when you stream. On the bottom left.
Oh, gotcha.
I showed you that night when me and Cora went over
Yes.
some stuff with you.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So I know that you guys are talking about the Spurgies, and I do still want to become the next winner, but
Jessica, please, I'm not trying to have you spurg out again. Please, because the last time you did, that was too much.
But I know, so
Be nominated, damn it.
tell me, like, who's a good person I could go after that would get me the other Spurgie?
Jessica, that's pitiful. Don't do that.
But I really,
Look,
I
Jessica,
really don't want to see anybody else win it.
Look, Jessica, you want to know why you got picked? Because it was genuine, because it was real. Okay, we don't want fake Spurgs. Okay, that's like the worst thing. Okay, do you want like a fake rock star? You know,
It's like saying the Grammys, people who win the Grammys deserved it. No, they invited Eminem and nominated him so they could sit him next to Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. Like, of course,
you know who you could go after? You could go after Nicholas Fiorio. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Join Michael Alberto. He'll make you feature in his video.
She's tried that many times.
Oh, question. What? I don't get it. So what? Michael Alberto fights with Nick, and there's a big issue with that? I don't understand. Because I did my stream, and then I was like, I have no issues with Michael Alberto. And everyone was like, oh no. I'm like, wait.
It's
all
more
he's doing
like
is
Nick.
arguing with Nick.
It's Michael Alberto.
True.
Who's arguing with Nick? What? I don't get it. What? I don't get it.
It's more like Nick laughed at him, and so like Michael's had a mental breakdown ever since.
So he's a Spurg.
He's accusing him of he's accusing him of
fits
doxing.
perfectly. Wait, what?
He's accusing him of doxing
Nick,
Well, Also,
for retweeting a tweet.
or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's being bad faith with his act. Like, it's not that big of a deal that he's going after Nick or he's criticizing Nick or he's arguing with Nick. It's just the way he's kind of
The way he's doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So he
I agree.
fits. So he fits perfectly in the community.
Sure.
I mean, the way I see it, I'm just like when the way everybody else was like, oh no, and I'm like,
And he's
wait.
racist, so like that also helps.
Well, I don't know. Everybody thinks everybody in this community is racist.
I mean, bro, he was
That's why he's
America
a perfect
first.
fit.
Everyone thinks that everyone in this community wants to be in America first.
No, not wants to be. He used to be. He was close to Nick Fuentes.
Didn't like Nick and Augie used to be cool with Nick Fuentes?
I don't think Nick was.
I don't think Nick was.
So Augie and Bo Blacks and everyone except for Nick. Like I'm pretty sure that they were all close. Like because there was times where they were all rooting for Nick Fuentes, from what I remember.
I don't remember Augie. I don't remember Nick or Bo Blacks. I remember Augie having him on stream and stuff.
I don't know, but yeah, but I was like, so it's basically he's being spurky.
Yeah,
that's why. Okay, I didn't know about that. I was like, because it sounded like there was more to it. Like, is there something else I missed? Like, is he doxing people, or is he like, did he go IRL with someone? I'm like trying to figure out this. Like, because the way everyone reacted to it was like
he's bringing up the old. He's basically taking Technical's old thing against Nick about the zap tie situation, trying to boot that back up, and he's going so far as to basically anybody and everybody who hates Nick, he's going on their side.
He's never been on mine. What the fuck?
Well, that's because you're a woman.
If you tell him about it, he'll probably.
Everyone knows Nick hates me. Why wouldn't he just kind of try to kiss my ass or something?
Why would you want him to?
That's
because you keep on stealing my generals, Siley.
I'm not stealing anybody.
No, bull. Everyone goes to Xylee. Everyone goes. You took Abby. You took Abby.
I didn't take Abby. I mended a bridge with Abby. That's all I did.
And she jumped ship.
What are you doing right now? What is
Oh, I don't know. But
Are you high?
Do you still get high? I'm high. Matt, do you still get phantom leg pain?
Yes.
Oh.
No.
What does that feel like?
It's like you picture your toes moving in slow motion while like electric shock pains hit it every now and then.
Oh,
Pretty much.
God.
Whoa.
My dad gets the same thing with his pinky because he had his pinky sharpened like a pencil between two pieces of sandpaper.
Oh, wait. Ow, what?
Yep.
Ow, what?
Yeah.
Tell me. What? Say that. How that? I don't get that. Tell me. I want to know.
My dad got worked at a factory, 2 pieces of sandpaper, sharpened his pinky like a pencil, and he had to get it chopped off.
Ow.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, and he still feels phantom pains to this day.
So
Damn.
Matt, I do have a question about your leg though, because I've heard, like, I'm trying to get it straight, and I was trying to think of it earlier. How did you lose your leg exactly?
So when I was in my early 20s, I lost a bunch of weight. I was like 315, 360, and I started jogging and working out and stuff like very heavily. And I got down to like 215 or something like that. And at some point, all the jogging, like my toes went numb, and there was like some weird sensations in my foot.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, my artery behind my knee had become entrapped, which caused a clot, which caused deep vein thrombosis, which would then cause the amputation.
Oh,
Wow.
that's so sad. That's fucking sad, dude. You did everything you were supposed to do, and you just got punished for it.
Right?
That's horrible.
Moral of the story: it's not worth it. Don't work out. Stay fat. Hashtag body acceptance.
And lose your toes via diabetes.
Yeah, it's a much slower process. It's
Wow.
I'm sure it's less. Oh, I don't know if it would be less painful.
So
Don't they get gangrene or something?
maybe I don't know, but so it happened. So it was it your left leg, or it's your left leg, right, or your right leg?
No, it's my right leg.
It's your right leg. So
Yeah.
So the only way to fix it was to amputate it.
Yeah, it had gone on too long. It was just that they tried to save it, but I did like a 7-hour surgery with them trying to save it, and it just went, it couldn't break the clot.
Oh,
It had like twisted and stuff.
Oh God. Oh, I found out, Matt. If you really want to know about phantom penis syndrome,
Oh gosh.
Zonya, right? Isn't Zonya trans?
Yeah, but I just assumed they weren't like all the way.
I'm pretty sure is Keffels all the way?
Yeah, Keffels
Yes.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Blair. No, Blair's not all the way. Never mind.
No.
Zonia, maybe.
Blair White?
Yeah, Blair White's not all the
gotcha.
way.
Oh, she.
I watched a video where she tucked it.
Oh.
Where I actually saw her doing it, but she talked about it. She talked about tucking it. So.
Oh, God.
That's how. Yes. But yeah. I came on to see what I can do to make sure. Can we just like, how much do I have to slip you, Matt, to make sure I still get a Spurgy?
Oh, God.
I don't know. You're gonna have some tough competition this one.
Can you? Well,
I don't want anybody else to win that one. That's like, I'm so obsessive, compulsive that I have all these Discords that I'm in. I don't chat in any of them, but if there's a Discord available, I'm going into it. I'm getting into it, right? And I have a Spurgy, and I need all the Spurgies.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's just things that I collect online now, and I want a Spurgy. I don't want it to be as bad as last year.
But you still want to be the category that wins. If you
yeah.
want to win this, you gotta top what you did. I'm sorry.
Well, then I guess that's not happening. Who's your favorite pick as of right now, Matt?
Probably Tipster for me.
Oh,
or Flamenco.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours, Nerdy?
For like Spurgy stuff?
Yeah, who's your favorite top pick right now?
You know, if I'm gonna be honest, probably Michael Alberto. Cause
I agree with John.
Cause like other than that, I feel like it's a lot like it was good episodes what like Now Recording did, but like a lot of it was like repeat stuff with like recurring offenders, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I was thinking Fuzi, but no, that's a good argument.
Fuzi's too big to make it. I don't think we're gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I think wouldn't it be like just smaller orbiters and smaller creators and stuff?
More commentary.
Then Michael Alberto makes sense. Yeah, totally.
I mean, if we go based on his reactions on Twitter, he's definitely spurred.
Yeah,
he's definitely spurred.
Well, I mean, if you do have him winning the award, you know, there's a likely chance that he would come on to accept it, right? Because he was watching the live stream the other day.
Well, that's true. Speaking of which, actually, I don't know why I didn't think to ask you this before. What made you guys want to start that awards, the Spurgy Awards, if you will? What motivated
we just
you
did
to do that?
we just did the tournament, and the tournament kind of left a bad taste in our mouths. It was just too much, and we were like, man, we need something to like make up for this. We need like a better thing. Like, let's do a Spurg Awards thing. And we're like, yeah. As soon as it was said, it was like, holy shit, we got to do that. Holy fuck, that's awesome. And it was like this paranoia. I was like, we keep this to ourselves. We do not talk about it until we're ready to go public with it, because we don't want anyone to steal it.
Right.
Then
Gotcha. And I have another question too, and I think Xylee might appreciate this one. Why didn't you guys go live with the Women of Commentary tier list?
I gotta answer that. I like recorded episodes more than live stream. So I'm always looking to do like recorded episodes. And that was like that one was an episode to be recorded. It was just
so you won't have to have instant feedback from the women in the audience. How convenient!
I don't care about instant feedback.
How convenient!
If Nugget wasn't muted, she'd be agreeing with us right now.
Imagine the rage donations though. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, no, it would have been better to go live. I just wanted to do a recorded episode because I'm having a hard time finding recorded episodes and figuring that stuff out. So
well, that's because not as much shit is going on as last year. That's why.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Does that explain why you guys did the men's tier list live?
That's just because we did that off the cuff because we're like, we need a subject for a live stream, and there's not much going on. Let's just do a tier list.
Okay.
That's what.
Yeah. Beavers, it's because you bitches are crazy.
Thank you, Beavers. Thank you, Beavers, for proving our point.
Yes.
You were too pussy to go live with it. Thank you.
I think where I was ranked was actually pretty fair.
I agree. I mean, I didn't have a problem where I was ranked, to be honest.
I don't remember where I was ranked, but I don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
My thing was individual comments made, but I said my piece about it.
Yeah, I truthfully think that where I was placed was perfectly fine, and that was that I didn't really care either way. Just for me to be involved with it, I was kind of shocked by it, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Wherever they rank me is where they rank me, and I could care less.
You're too nice. You need to have an unhinged moment so that way we can get.
Yeah, Khuck. Honestly, you're way too fucking nice, dude. Jade Cake has a good point though. I saw a lot more cope with the guys than the women. That's true, actually.
There's so much cope.
Like I remember like someone being angry in like D-Max's replies, but I can't remember specific people, unfortunately.
Yeah, why? I don't understand why that happened. Why the guys were coping more than the women? I don't get that. I heard that too, and I was like, why? Like,
because they're not used to it.
Well, no. Well, listen.
guess.
My tier list for the men's tier list was objective. Okay.
What was your?
Okay.
I don't remember seeing your tier list. Did you do one?
No. Like how D-Max like sent out the link for the men's tier list, and everyone started doing their own.
Yeah.
I jokingly did one where it's like I was at top and everyone was like in the irrelevant category.
Oh, of course you did. Well, D-Max did for the women. He put all of us as queens or all of us as top tier or whatever he did.
Simp behavior.
Let me see. What's her name? Asher's. It was one of the few times I felt bad for making fun of her because she was like, I know where you stand against me. You stand on me now, John. How could you?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, because I had her like stay the fuck away from me.
She also likes to argue with fake Augie accounts, so.
Asher's is just.
Wasn't I in Stay the Fuck Away?
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
You know what? I'm gonna go look. Hold on.
I have no clue.
Where was Xylee?
Live.
She was cool, I think, or she's cool, I think, if I remember correctly.
I was in the one right before.
Although I remember Mitch was basically no comment for the Xylee section.
Oh, Mitch was
sus.
absolutely a bitch during that whole thing. Absolutely, he was 1000%.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna be honest. The only one that stayed true about me was Beavers, and he called everybody a pussy, which he was 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't Beavers also pussy out on answering the Abby Blackbird?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember.
He did.
Did he?
He did.
Oh, well, I just remember him. Oh yeah, I guess you could say because he went to the.
Well,
bathroom
look,
conveniently.
they just kind of mended the bridge with her. No sense in like dousing flames that have already been
Let me see.
expelled.
I'm trying to find the video. Hold on, give me a second. It's here somewhere. It was just done. Hold on, where'd it go? Here it is. Okay.
Babe, are you about to go to bed?
Hi,
I'm about to take the truck to 7-Eleven so I can get a coffee.
Hi, Mr. Xylee.
Ooh, coffee.
I miss. That's what I miss
Which is only
about
$4.99 a month.
so much. It's like just 24/7 7-Elevens, man.
Oh, my 7-Eleven's not 24/7 except for on the weekends. The one that's right by me.
Yeah.
Bro, they don't even have a 24/7 Walmart here.
Now, I will say that our 7-Elevens here, they are 24 hours, but the Walmarts here are closed at like 11, I think, now.
Yeah, so do ours. It's so stupid. I just want to drive down Lynn Haven, go to Walmart whenever the fuck I want, get what I want.
Oh, wait, you live near Lynn Haven?
Yeah.
Girl, I know exactly where you were at. Oh,
Yeah, I told you. I was like,
some old stomping grounds of mine at one point.
man, no, yeah, right, like, right, yeah, right. Probably like, I don't know, Lynn Haven and the church on Lynn Haven. That's across from like the smoke shack, a little bit next to the Wawa.
Yeah,
right
I
there,
know exactly where you at.
right across the street.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay.
Yep.
So here is, I found it. It's right here. Hold on, give me a second. This is like the last 3 minutes of the stream, or the video. I'm sorry. So, best woman, who is this? Oh, hold on.
We can't see it. Oh, okay.
I don't know. You tell us.
So, who is Matt? Who is this right here at the top? Who is that? Is that Plants?
Where that's like just a random thing to represent the boy.
That's the boys' placeholder.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There's Kat, there's Mishi, Liana, and who is this right here? Remind me.
That is Cutie Kitten.
Okay. And there's Courtney, Eva. She should be in Best Woman. Bunny.
Thank you.
Bunny should be in Best Woman too.
Thank you.
Luna. Luna, I think should be. Luna is cool. Yeah, I love Luna. Squatchin, Best Woman. Ginger, Best Woman. I'm actually gonna have her on sometime next week. I hope. Now.
Oh, very nice.
Now, who is this right here? Who is this again?
That is
Jada.
Jada.
That's Connor's girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. And who is this?
That's
right
Marlikins.
Oh, Marlikins. Yeah, I've seen her in your guys' chat before. Okay. That's Nikki, Van Luke, Best Woman. Valid Creations, Shanry's awesome. Abby. Who is this right here?
That is Bonnie.
Bonnie. Oh, that is Bonnie. Yes, because I remember seeing that and I was like, "That's Bonnie." I didn't know that was Bonnie. Oh, this is Peanut. The controversy with Peanut.
I love me some Peanut.
I love Peanut so much.
Lady.
Oh
Peanut
my god, I love her so
lady.
much.
I love her so much.
Is she the one with the smoker's voice?
Everything.
Yes.
Yes. I love her so much.
Peanut wanted me to get with her and do some content, but it was about a subject. I'm like, girl, no, I ain't getting in the middle of that. But I'm pretty sure me and Peanut's gonna collab on something one day.
Doesn't she just
she's
have
badass.
Twitch right now?
No, I think she does
believe
YouTube
so,
live
yes.
streams, doesn't she?
Her sister does YouTube.
Oh yeah,
okay,
right.
Okay. And then there's Eiley, and that's Zip Zap. There's Brantley. There's Miss Maggot. There she is.
Oh wait, I love how you said Eva and Bunny need to be best woman, but you didn't say me. Okay, I see where you're at.
With my placement on this list.
Okay, K-Hut.
Ma'am, you know how I feel about you.
No, it's all right. You didn't say it out loud though, so don't count. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Oh, she pulled that card.
Oh, hell.
Can we talk about how Niece made it into She's Cool?
Bro.
Right? Right?
Ziley's dating me.
No.
I would put Niece wherever is safest to where she doesn't churn.
Okay, I will say this. I will say this, however. That was the past. Niece has actually been really cool with me as of late. She even left a really nice message under either a post, a community post, or a video, but she left a really nice message. So
Does she have
Nice.
Well,
That's
was it? So let me ask you this, Matt. Speaking of Niece, how did you guys end up getting her? How did she finally come on?
I think we just asked her, and eventually she just agreed to do it.
Wasn't it the toxic thing that got her on there? Because she was like
Maybe.
being toxic or something.
Yes, because she like say something about toxic or feel bad afterwards, and then she reached back out to him and like apologized to him for it or something. Is that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's how it happened. Yeah.
Yeah, because she said something about him, or she felt bad about some comments that she made about him, and then apologized after. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Where's
Yeah.
Lab?
Hold on. I got corrected wrong here, Ms. Eiley. You know,
What?
you know how I feel about you. You know, you's my favorite.
no, you
know
already said it. It's already a thing, so it don't matter no more.
that.
Ooh, this is turning cold.
I feel bad now.
Why is Leon messaging me telling me I got a bully Peachy? What?
What?
Who's Peachy?
She comes on. Apparently, she comes on the streams now with me and Leon. When me and Leon go live.
She does her own content, doesn't she?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bless Peachy's heart. Bless her heart, and I mean that in the most southern way possible.
There's Maggot. There's Purple. There's Niece. Now, Lav. Why did you put Lav in She's Cool?
There,
Why?
that
This
is
is a mess.
Why?
Why did you put? They put Lab there because she pops
She's
up
hot.
naked. Probably Beavers. Beavers convinced them to keep her up
Lab's
there.
not even part of the fucking commentary community. I'm still trying to figure out how she even got on the goddamn
Look,
list.
Well, what people need to
Because
understand is
Beavers.
there's like a ratio of of craziness to hotness that's acceptable. Lav is average looking, and the craziness meter is way too high. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. No, she's insane. Yes, 100%. Let's see. There's Jaded. Jaded is awesome. This is Lady Nerd Artist. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's
Mm.
Nixie,
Nixie. Yep.
Steffi, I think.
Yep.
And who's this last one right here?
Thoughts and opinions.
Oh, okay.
I love
okay.
thoughts and opinions so much.
I love me some thoughts and opinions.
I love her so much.
Okay, and then there's Aiko. There's Hannah. Asher's.
Wait, rewind. What'd you say that?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. Asher's no. No.
No.
No.
She's had me blocked for so long I don't even know what she says anymore.
No. Asher's is a no.
Matter of fact, as fun fact, the reason why she blocked me because she thought I was vague posting. I was doing what I do professionally, and
Oh my God.
she thought I was sticking up for Matt Pitt, and then she blocked me. I'm like, I wasn't sticking up for Matt Pitt. What? It had nothing to do with Matt, but Matt got me blocked by Ashers. Huh?
You don't understand, Xylee. Enemies are everywhere.
Apparently. Oh my God.
There's plants. Now, who is this one right here?
Which one? Can't see.
Is that Mari?
I don't know where I'm looking. I can't see anything.
Look, it's next to. It's in the section.
It's next to plants.
That's Tiny. That's Tiny Dancers.
Is that Tiny?
Yeah, it's Tiny Dancer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this one is who's this one again?
Psych draws.
Psych draws. Yes.
Yep.
There's Rennie. This is Spooky, I think, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Oh God, who is
Supplex.
Okay.
Is that Supplex? Yeah.
Are you
Seth.
really going through the whole woman's tier list?
No.
Wait,
Yeah, we don't need to go
Is
through
it-
this whole thing.
is Mango not on there?
She's not a woman.
Well, wait, are we talking? Are we talking about Mango, the man?
Okay, I'm gonna hold.
'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah, there you are, Jessica. You're right.
Okay, but can we talk about how Khuck is in the air section?
It's
Can we talk about that, Matt?
Oh,
Why is Khuck in the air section?
what has K-Hut done to you?
Ooh, I'm leaving. I'm gonna let K Hut cuss your ass out by herself. Bye.
I gotta go potty.
no.
I'm staying for this show.
Yes. Let me. Yes, that's
Yeah, Matt, explain yourself.
that's a question. Okay, why was I placed in F? There you go.
I don't know. I don't know you that well. So.
Oh, there you
Rude.
go.
Don't accept that, Khuck. Okay, don't accept that.
No, it's okay. You know why? Because it's to me personally, it doesn't really matter where I'm placed or whatever. I was just the fact that I was even on there to begin with was actually really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie, but I was kind of hoping to be placed on She's Cool, but I get it because you guys don't really know.
She should be in She's Cool, and I'm pretty sure she was in Best Woman in mine. So
Yes, I was. Yes. Well, you know me very, very well. But if D-Max had been there, as he told me, he would have placed me in Best Woman too. So there you go. But
put every woman in Best Woman. You
I know
can't
he
take his
did.
opinion
I know
seriously,
he
okay?
did.
He's a simp, all right? You can't take his opinion seriously.
Are you saying not all women are queens?
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
oh.
Okay, I'm openly a misogynist.
but no, I'm happy with where I was placed because truthfully, again, you guys don't know me that well, and like I said, the fact that I was even on this list, I guess to begin with, was actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So that was actually really neat to be involved with that. But how? So real quick, last question about the tier list, I promise. How did that come about? Like, how did you guys get the list? Was it just auto-generated?
No, me and the Spurg team went and found all the women that were in the community. I made a list of every woman I could think of in the community, and I think Rylan found a lot of the profile pictures, and then we just went from there.
Oh, nice. Okay, there you go. Okay. Well, Matt was wrong no matter which way you slice it. Khuck is best woman. Well, thank you. Well, thank
she should
you.
have
I
at least
appreciate
been in
that.
she's cool at the very least. And
I
they should
agree.
amend that if they
I
do
agree.
it again.
Yes, I agree. I think I would have been very well. I'm happy regardless, but I would have been like over the moon had you placed me in she's cool. But you know, that's it is what it is at this point.
Oh, look what you guys did! You guys are so fucking mean. Police.
No, I'm not gonna like throw a fit over it, but no, I was just curious. We weren't gonna go over the whole list. I'm sorry if it looked like that way, but I was also looking to see where Jessica was placed, and I thought that she was in Ed, but I wasn't sure exactly. But no, so I don't think that we have any other questions. Let me go through the chat here. Just to double check and make sure. Because you bitches are crazy from Beavers. I think, let's see. Yeah, no, oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's a good question. Mater asked, where would you put Matt on the list? And that's actually a good question, and I can answer that. So, I don't know.
That's right where he belongs, okay? He did it to you, you do it to him.
Well,
listen, okay? For me, like, obviously I am still the best out of all the guys in this community, but because Matt's a member now, I have to put him alongside me.
Well,
wow, okay.
Let me correct the record here. I'm sorry, this is gonna sound like I'm simping, but I am. The best man to me is Mr. Khuck. Just saying.
I mean, fair.
So, yeah, that's number one, no matter what. But
fuck you, Matt.
Is Mr. Khuck number one? Sorry, not sorry. But no, I did the men's tier list too. I did it on stream, and I think where I placed you, Matt, was I think I placed you under, like, where did I put you? I think I put you under, it was either not best man, I will say that, but what was the ranking for that? Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, because I saved it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. But what I said, though, as I was looking through the men's tier list and I found you on there, and the rest of the Now Recording Boys, was I feel that in some regards, and we kind of touched upon it earlier, was that you get a lot of shit. You know, and that I don't think that it's all the way fair when it comes to certain situations, you know, but again, that's just me, you know, and that's just how I personally feel. I feel that not from the people that know you. The people that know you can give you shit all they want, and, you know, you can take it and handle it and be fine. But the people that try to, you know, distract you, or that are detractors, if you will, that try to, like what we touched upon earlier with like Flatley, those kind of people give you too much shit, you know. And I think that I think that you really take it and you use it, and you're like, yeah, okay, I don't really care, and you take it and you use it, and I gotta give you credit for that. And that's one of the reasons why I respect you too, is because of that. So no,
you don't understand. Matt is responsible for every conflict that's ever happened in the commentary community, okay? He's the mastermind behind all of this, okay? He purposely does this so that way Now Recording has content.
I mean, I believe it.
You want to answer to that, Matt?
It's true. All of it's true.
I think I put him in Ed, to be fair.
I think
just for the lulz.
I can't remember. I know I saved it. I thought I did. Let me see if this is it. Hold on. No, that's not it. Dang it! I thought that I. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Is this it? I think this is the gaming one that I did with Mr. Khuck. Hold on. Oh yes, here we go. No, yes, that's. Oh, it didn't save it all the way. Never mind. But no, I think that where I placed you was that you were cool or something like that because I didn't want to. Again, like I said, I don't know you very well and you don't know me very well yet. And I hope that we can, actually get to know each other a little bit better over these next few however long, but I'm glad I'm very very happy that you did come on and that you offered to get cucked. And that was that was very sweet of you to do and I really do appreciate that cuz that
no
was
problem.
yeah, cuz I think that I genuinely I think that Peepaw? Khuck, get that pick me off your channel. No, sir. No, sir.
Dude, Peepaw's spitting right now. Peepaw is spitting.
But no, I genuinely think that you're a good dude overall, and I really appreciate you coming on. I really do. I think that I hope that this has been good for you, and I hope that, I did a good enough job. So.
Oh yeah, no, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Oh, good. But, I don't think that there's anything else here. Let me just go through the chat real quick. Peepaw is spitting, yeah. I don't know. Matt, would you say that you're a pick-me?
No.
No.
Yes. Yes, he is.
No.
Well, okay. Let me test this. Let me ask you this. Who would you say is your favorite woman or women in the community?
Oh God.
Answer this very carefully, Matt.
Let's see. My favorite woman in the community. Maybe Eva. I guess Eva. Maybe. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of if there's any other woman I like.
You didn't pick Xylee. That's
well,
yeah,
I mean, Xylie's cool, right? Xylie's great. I'm just trying to think. Like, I've
right?
known Eva longer.
Why are you trying to convince me, bro? This is your fucking pick.
Well, I've known Eva longer, so I'd probably say Eva.
Matt? Who, Matt?
You're seeing the grave being dug in real time, folks. I just hope you know that.
She's gonna get you. Yeah, exactly. She gonna get you. Wow, Bunny says, wow. Hi, Bunny. Hello.
You could just go the D-Max route, You could just say that all women are queens.
You could, yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's backing down.
All
Okay,
the shit I've said about the women in this community, I'm not going to say that.
No, give me my shovel. Who would you? But no, so Eva is one. Is that your only one that you have?
You gotta I need to know the choices because
What do you think about Seth? I'm curious. She's FTP, right, or whatever. Like,
yeah, Seth's cool. I guess. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She can be kind of annoying sometimes, but she's cool.
Okay. We know how you feel about Xylee. So yes, you.
Yeah, Xylie's cool.
Yeah,
and he clearly loves me.
She gets on my nerves a lot.
I'm up there, right?
No, maggot, do not like you at
all. Yes, you do. Hush. Yes, you do. You love maggot.
He still owes me a fucking leg.
Let's see here. Okay. This is not just to me to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm just genuinely curious. Has your opinion of me changed at all?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you seem pretty cool. But again, like a lot of the women in this community, some men too, they seem pretty cool, and then they go absolutely insane.
Yeah, I'm not one of them. No,
okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I can't.
He's not gonna believe you. Okay, you gotta give it time. He's not gonna believe you right now.
True, and I can't say I necessarily blame him, but yeah, because I don't like to. I'm too old. I guess too. But again, I'd like to say that I wouldn't ever do anything like that, but you never say never. I guess I don't know. I would.
I just want to remind you that on the Goth Mommy tier list, I got ranked lower because of the fact that I was not a Spurg. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, that's right.
Ultimately, it's a good thing, but in Matt's eyes, it's not necessarily a good thing because that's less content for him.
True.
Oh, that's true. So do I need to spurg out more? Is that what I need to do?
Maybe.
It ain't happening. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
No, I can't do that. Not and be serious about it. I don't think I could ever do it. But let me see here. Let me give you a couple. You said Eva. Xylee is cool. Maggot, you love. Don't go there with me. You said I'm cool, which is nice. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Rennie. There you go, Rennie.
Rennie's all right. She seems okay. Anime fan, so she loses points there. But yeah, she seems okay.
What's wrong with anime?
Wow, what the fuck?
I hate anime.
I think example A would be lyrics and flamenco. I think that's
anime is the bane of this community. It has ruined a lot of Zoomers' like mental health because of how fucking addicted they are to it, and I just hate it.
Hashtag not all anime fans. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they say that, and then you find out they're like fucking furry dolls or some shit.
Well, are you trying to level any allegations against D-Max right now?
Yeah, D-Max is a fucking weirdo too, bro. D-Max is a fucking brony.
He's openly a brony, so I mean...
Anime sucks, hey Huck. Tell that to Maggot, not me.
What? Don't tell... No, they can say what they want, okay? I'm a Naruto fan. I'm technically... It's like the one safe anime, okay?
A Naruto fan?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Matt.
No, it's not just that you're a Naruto fan, you're a Sakura fan, okay? So you're like an extra level of...
Shut the fuck up, John. Your opinion is literally irrelevant.
I did have one question that... people asked a good question. How does Matt feel about Bunny?
I think Bunny has the voice of a 1985 diner waitress, and I like her voice.
Okay. I don't know. Mago, how do you feel about that?
I think that, Matt is not worthy of my wife in any way, shape, or form. So, like, his opinion is just irrelevant to me.
Okay, well, there you go. Okay. Oh, good Lord. What is
Fuck
this
you,
thing?
Matt.
What is...
Whoa.
Oh my god. I did have one from Spectre. One last minute question. Who is the biggest pick-me and why is it Mama Misogynist?
I would say the biggest pick-me of all is probably Spectre.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That dude is talking.
I saw him simping for Tiny Dancer. This is true.
He's like the male pick-me. He's just always talking. He's just always talking to the women. I think I heard him say "I love you" to Abby once in a VC.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Oh no!
Wait.
Oh wait,
Like, I think he's-
Sally's back. Sally's back. Hold on.
Wait. So,
Yes, Sally.
He said, "I love you" to Abby.
you know, I'm proposing a podcast,
boy.
okay?
Oh,
I
boy.
think Ghosty, Spectre, and Echo Tragedy need to do a podcast together.
Oh.
All right, I think it'd be some good content.
I do agree with what he said about Spectre. Not gonna lie. I get on your nerves, Matt. How the hell do I get on your nerves? How do I get on your nerves?
There's always something, man. There's always
That is
something
not
that's
true.
bothering.
That
always
is not
something
true.
up your ass is bothering you.
Negative.
Just saying, y'all.
Negative, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, there's always something up your ass side that's bothering you.
Oh.
Bro.
Get him, Sally. Get him.
Wait.
Get him.
Point blank. Period.
This is absolute bullshit.
Just saying.
How is it I get she's okay. She's all right.
Said she's cool.
Fuck you, Matt Pitt.
This is why we didn't fucking do it live. And everybody's in their feelings.
I was fine with my placement. It's just, just things that people said. But I was fine with my placement. I wasn't mad about my placement. My placement was good. I don't see myself as best woman. I think Eva should have been in best woman, though.
That was out of my hands. I was outvoted.
Well, yeah, you were outvoted because somebody was mad that somebody didn't talk to somebody else for like a month. That's why. But anywho, okay.
What could you be talking about?
Beavers.
I mean, he wasn't the only voter though, so like it's 1-1 there. They had to break the vote.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. There were some shady dealings that went on with that women's tier list. I think y'all should have done that shit live.
I agree.
Look at Spectre in chat. Get him, Zally. Get him, Zally.
I know. Spectre.
They made the right choice by not doing that live. 100%. That would have been a fucking disaster.
It would have been entertaining as fuck. Do you know how entertaining that chat would have been to see that live?
Oh yeah.
God no.
Dude,
God,
you would have had
no.
like 10 new Spurky candidates at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but you know
they
what?
didn't have D-Max there. That would have been like the one saving grace for them is if they had D-Max there, because he would have pulled it together, but they didn't. So it was best that they didn't do it live.
No, I think they should have done it live. Because honestly, I don't think half the shit they would have said, they would have said it if they were live. I really don't think so. No, I don't think so at all. I don't think so. I think some of that would have been hushed because y'all were live. Honestly. Just saying. Now let me go back to fighting with Mama Misogynist. Bye.
Okay, have fun.
Bye, Zally.
Oh my god, I love this community so fucking much.
I put you in best woman, by the way, Zily. You know, I'm okay with being a simp.
Yes, and you put me as best woman, and I was very surprised by that. I was like, "Excuse me, what?"
I don't know why you were surprised.
Well, okay, it's very hard for me to take compliments, okay? And I don't know how to handle them.
Me too. I get it.
I know. Which is why I try not to get a big head about certain things or certain situations when I'm talked about and they say that I'm awesome. I'm like, no, I can't. No. Like, no, I'm just me. That's it. I'm like Peepaw when he was like last night, like all shriveled up and like all embarrassed. That's how I get. But no, what was I gonna say? But no, I think that my placement was okay. But I'm glad that you changed your opinion now, Matt. Thank you.
I love you too, Zily. Best woman.
Love you, Zily. You are best woman. You know how I feel about you. You know. You know how I feel about you. I don't need to say it. Or say it too much.
You know, if you really do feel it, why don't you say it?
No, Zily is one of
John.
Okay, you want me to get into it? Okay, fine. No, legitly, Zily is one of the best women that, like, she is awesome. She's one of the first people that I got introduced to in this community, and she introduced me to all these, subsequently introduced me to all these other awesome people. And I met, like I told her, I saw her through Tipster, and, you know, she's great in my book. Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. So technically you're kind of like an ex-Tipster goth mommy.
Oh no.
Don't know.
Yeah, this just in, Khuck, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to like remove your role as the co-host now.
Does it count if I never talk to Tipster?
It counts, okay. I was on the fucking goth mommy tier list, so you should have been too, okay?
No. I never had...
Nobody knew about you. You were safe, okay? You were safe.
Mitch is gonna pay for all of this. No, I was in his chats on occasion. The only time that we ever had an interaction was on Twitter, and that was it. And that was when I posted a picture of Mr. Huck's Proton Pack.
Because my understanding of the goth mommy tier list was that it was anybody who was a female who watched his content regularly or had like interacted with him on any level. So if you watched his content, then technically you should have been on that tier list. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but Zily wasn't on it. She brings up a good point. She wasn't on it.
Zily wasn't
I'm pretty sure if Zily was selected to be on that list, a new commentary war would have started.
Was she selected to be on there, Matt?
Zily didn't want to be on it.
Gotcha.
Wait a second. Zily get to pick and choose whether she was on that fucking list or not?
I'm joking. No, Ziley's like the anti-goth mommy. She hates
True.
She hates the whole goth mommy thing, so she wasn't about that.
No,
So I just did.
Say.
Yeah, no, I personally never legitly the only interactions that I had with Tipster were on Twitter, because I had I saw that I knew that he was a Ghostbusters fan, and as I've said before, legitly Mr. Huck is a Ghostbuster. And he has the whole flight suit and everything. And he I had posted a picture of his new proton pack that he had gotten like before the end of the year. I think it was like in November, and Tipster saw it and he commented on it about how cool that was, and that was legitly my only interaction with him. After that, we didn't have nothing. So I guess I don't know, does that count now?
All right, you can keep the co-host role for now.
Okay, would I lie about something like? Well, yeah, I probably would. But would I?
Oh, you're not helping yourself here.
No, I would not. No, I would not lie about anything. I'm a horrible liar. I can't lie about anything like that. Y'all would catch me in a heartbeat. I would not be able to lie about anything like that. But, let me see if I have any other last minute questions here. Give me just a second. Anybody else have any questions? Real quick. Wow, this went a little bit longer than I thought it would. That's nice. Thank you for sticking around, Matt. I appreciate it. I'm glad.
Yeah, no problem.
I hope you're having fun and that you come back. I would have you back on. I would have you back on in a heartbeat. Yes. You're fun. I genuinely think that you're a good dude, by the way. I'm not trying to kiss your butt. I genuinely think that you're a good dude, and I've been a big fan of yours now for a while. So
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no. I think that, you know, we all give you shit for your small window, for your one leg, and whatever else comes up. But you know what? I think that we all can agree that we genuinely like you.
And cool. I just want the leg. I'm not giving him shit for the leg. I just want the leg. Okay, that's it.
Like his dead leg, or like the metal leg?
Oh, no, the other remaining leg that he has, his other real leg.
Oh, okay. So there is a series of questions that I do have, and Rag just reminded me of it. Do yourself a favor and don't let Matt on your channel. Well, it's too late. He's already here. The person that's in the chat right now, Ragvarak, have you? He has a series of questions that he always wants me to ask my guests. The first question is, do you have any pets?
Yes.
Okay. What are they and what are their names?
They're a dog and their name is Taco.
Oh, what's the breed?
Chihuahua.
Oh, a little yippy.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yes, you do have a Chihuahua. I totally forgot. That's right. Do you have any pictures
of the pet?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't.
Okay. The other question is how do you play D&D?
I used to.
Did you? What were you? What was your character or your class?
I played a cleric of Paylor.
Mm-hmm.
What edition did you play?
3.5, and then I played a little bit of.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? You played
3.5, and then I played a little bit of 5th.
Oh, gotcha. So you don't play currently?
No.
Gotcha. If you were to play, would you play the same type of character, or what would you play now? Do you know?
I'd probably play like probably something simple, like a barbarian, maybe. Or I might stick with cleric.
I'm just picturing like a now recording like a game of like D&D. Like D-Max is like the dungeon master.
Yeah. No,
oh my god.
Beavers would totally be a bard. Okay, it's a bit of like an obvious pick, but he would totally be a bard.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Or a rogue.
I'm a. That's actually kind of funny that you mentioned that. I am a barbarian currently.
Oh, cool.
But what was I gonna say? D&D. You said that. The other question was, how do you feel? You don't like anime. That's a And then the other question was what is your favorite anime? But you don't have one, so.
Oh yeah, no, I got Berserk and Trigun are the only animes I ever really liked.
Yo, okay, those are some base opinions though. Like,
So he
Berserk
does
is
watch
like
anime.
Those are the only ones I ever liked.
It's still anime, Matt.
So the other question that okay, so there is a little bit of a controversy with another person in this chat right now. Her name is Medley Sage of Winds.
Okay. Media Sage of Winds. Gotcha.
No. It's Medley Sage of Winds. Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I just call him Sage.
Yeah. So she is very upset that you never say her name right.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry about that, Media Sage of Winds. I'll try better next time. See, now I'm just never gonna get your name right.
I have a bit of an excuse. Matthew. I have a bit of an excuse because of my name, right? I get why it is considered to be cuck. Okay, I get it. I did it to myself. I've said this before. I get it. Okay, but
wait, you're saying you cucked yourself?
I did. I get it that my name, and I get that. Okay, I take it on the chin. I hope, but I don't. It is what it is. But how do you not say Medley Sage of Winds right?
I don't know. It looked like when you're glancing the chat, it looks like Media Sage of Winds.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. But yes, it's a Zelda reference. Did you ever play Zelda?
Nah, never played Zelda.
Really?
Matt, I don't think you've ever expressed that you were a video game guy. You've always more of a movie guy, correct?
Yeah, I played Skyrim. I played Witcher 3. I used to play sports games. That's and a lot of like Final Fantasy and stuff when I was younger. That's really all I've ever played. I wasn't a big gamer. Definitely not a first-person shooter guy or anything like that.
See, I'm not really either, because my husband likes to play Destiny on occasion. But I've never really been a big first shooter. I did try to play Destiny at one point, and he did try to teach me, but I'm going to be honest, he's a horrible teacher when it comes to that, and I just got kind of turned off by it. But I do play it on occasion, like when he's not around, because that's the only way that I can play it. But I'm a Nintendo girl through and through. Always have been, always will be. So I'm currently in the middle of Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm trying to get through this really hard part that's driving me nuts. But I'm hoping that I can get past that. But what would you? Speaking of movies, since you are a movie connoisseur, what would you say is your favorite movie, or one of your favorite movies?
I would say two. I'd give you two. Blood Simple, which was the Coen Brothers' first film. I really like that one, and then American Beauty.
American Beauty, yes, that's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. See, I just hate that Kevin Spacey just went off just had to go and be. Yeah, no, that just.
Well, maybe he might be vindicated.
Did he? Oh, that's right.
Wait,
he did.
Didn't he get didn't they say he was innocent during the trial or something? Like
he's been
that was the
acquitted
conclusion.
of everything. Yeah, he's been acquitted. Of everything.
Speaking of like movies and stuff, have you been paying attention to the writers and actors strike?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've kind of sort of. I've been kind of from like a real like outsider's perspective. But I was really big into the strike when it happened in 2007. I kept up with it a lot because a lot of television shows were destroyed because of the writer's strike back then, and I remember how big that was. Now these days, I don't know. I just don't think it has much of an effect as it used to on pop culture. I don't think a lot of people really care as much about TV shows and movies as they did back then. And I think everything's more internet based now. So
and plus too, like I've seen it's a lot more accessible for people to release their own independent films. So it's like we're gonna be seeing a lot of that throughout the years.
Oh, real quick, Matt, my wife did DM me. She wanted me to let you know that she thinks you're gay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I feel like that's friendly fire.
Funny.
I mean, I'm just the messenger. Okay, don't shoot the messenger.
Oh buddy, I love you. Oh, buddy. Uh, she could have called in, and she could have jumped in, and she could have called in and said that to him.
No, Bunny, she's a lurker. She really is. She likes to lurk. I don't blame her.
True. Yeah, I started off as a lurker, and then I got brave enough to actually chat. So here I am now, right? Let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, this is a good question. This just came in from Ragmat. How did you meet the Now Recording Boys? So we know how you met Core through Tommy C. How did you meet the rest of them again?
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought he already answered this.
I thought he did too. But I can't. Did you? Yeah, you met Core through Tommy.
Yeah, I did. Everyone was met through Tommy. Beavers was a fan since like 2016. He'd been around. He'd come and go. I met him in like 2021 in the poker server. Met Toxic when he joined the news team for giving timestamps. Core was already on the news team. Mitch has been around the community for a while. Met him in the poker server. And then Core, D-Max met him later on in like December of 2022.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's right. So, who won at poker? I guess is a better question.
I used to always get to like the final two and I'd lose. But Beavers was really good. He won. He beat me in a tournament. Mitch is really good. He's won a few tournaments, but Tommy was probably the better poker player out of all of them. Yeah, I think he's probably the best out of all of us.
Now, what would you guys play? What type of poker?
Texas Hold'em.
Oh, nice. That's a good game to play. Yeah, we usually play either Texas. When we play poker, we usually play either Texas Hold'em or we played Rummy on occasion, but mostly Texas Hold'em. That's the easiest to learn in my opinion. To start off with. Would you say that that's like the best poker game to start off with if you're playing poker? Like
Texas Hold'em, I think
card wise, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the best game out there. It's the only one I've really played except for 5-card draw. I think it has the most like drama in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. You love drama, don't you?
Yeah.
Zach is calling you a liar in chat.
What?
Why?
I don't know. She said, "Why is he lying?"
About
I didn't
what?
lie.
About what?
Seth, you can call in if you want to call him out.
Seth, call in. Call in.
Oh, I think she's insulted that you didn't pick her as the best poker player.
Mitch is the best of them by far.
No, I didn't play poker with him for a long time. I just played for like 3 months, and in those 3 months, I had said Mitch was pretty good. Tommy was probably the best. Beavers was pretty good. There was another person, I can't remember their name. They're Mitch's co-host, or their name escapes me right now, but she was really
Paradox?
good as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Paradox. Yeah, Paradox was a really good poker player. I'd say those were like the better out of the group.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, Mitch is better than Beavers.
Yeah, I'd probably say that. Mitch is probably better than Beavers.
Well, you don't. We all know how Seth feels about Beavers, so that's okay. But
yeah.
But no, I think that will just about wrap it up. I don't think that there's anything else on my end anyway. Nerdy John or Maggot, do you guys have anything else?
Nope. You owe me a leg. That's it.
Okay. Cool.
I'm waiting.
Nerdy John, do you have anything else too for him?
I do not.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Alrighty. Well, Matt, thank you again so
all
much.
Right. Before I end, I do want to. I'll give you all of the nominees for all of the Spurgy Awards. You want to start?
Yes, please. Yes. Breaking
All
news.
right.
Let's go.
The first nominee for Spurg Awards is
You butthead. You asshat. Anyway, but no, thank you, Matt, for coming on. Jesus, I was gonna compliment you. Damn. Anyway,
But small because he couldn't kick me out of the call. Okay.
I know he was messaging me like, "Hey, John, can you give me permission to like?"
No, he did not. No,
You weren't the only person. You weren't the only person. I
No,
have
he
another
did it.
person.
He did it to
saying the same
D-Max too. He did it to D-Max too, apparently. Oh, that's right. He did say that he reached out to you. He did reach out to you and D-Max about getting permissions. Nope.
Matt L.
That's-
Matt L.
Nope, that's
You
not how
sold
this
me a
works.
leg, bitch.
That's not how this works. Nope. We don't play that game. Anyway, well, thank you all for coming. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This actually went a little bit longer than what I thought, but it's actually been really, really fun. I hope that you guys all had fun too, but Nerdy John, do you have anything to promote before you go?
Yes. Well, I am very happy to announce, thanks to Pigeon Salad for being such a generous donator, that we are now up to 25 members, which was my original goal for the end of the year, which I am incredibly thankful for that. And so Tuesday we will be doing a members only stream, and it's gonna be about something that I usually leave to small comments in DMs or Twitter. We're gonna be going over Spurg drama. Granted, it's old Spurg drama, but it's still Spurg drama nonetheless. We're gonna be going over Milltown's best.
Oh boy.
And again, that's for members only.
And who's your new co-host? Come on now.
I think it's Maggot, isn't it? I think it's Maggot. I want to say.
It would not be me, okay? Because you've insulted my fucking anime taste way too many times, buddy. All right.
Hey, okay. You know what? You're a member of the channel now, thanks to Pigeon. So okay, so you know what, Sakura? She ain't that bad now.
Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it right now.
Wait, you're the clipper. You're the clipper.
Spectre will help you out. Spectre, clip that. So, who's your new co-host?
I think it might be you. I believe.
Yeah. You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this we did a live with CB2 this morning. Was actually really good conversation. I thought that was actually really fun.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that yet, I highly suggest you go check it out. CB2, pretty chill dude. Actually, I believe he started his experimental live show tonight. He's gonna do I don't think he's live anymore, but wait, no, is he still? No, he's still live.
Oh, is
he's
he really?
debating Femios.
Okay, well, we will have to jump in there and see. I can't rate him.
I'm sorry,
I mean,
but
technically we can by posting the link.
Seth, you will not be my second wife, okay? You said Sakura's mid. You cannot be my second wife. I'm sorry. This breaks my heart, but it can't happen, all right?
Who's your second wife then?
Well, apparently I don't have one anymore. I'm sorry, Seth.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. It was Seth. That's right. We established that. Well,
my love can be bought, though, Seth. Okay.
She can provide you with all the monsters in the universe, right? Give me a second. Okay, never mind. Let me go ahead and post that here. Yeah, go check him out. This is CB2. This is a guy that Nerdy John and I talked to earlier this morning. He makes mostly videos, but apparently he's live streaming right now. So go check him out if you guys want to give him a shot. He covers a lot of different drama topics, and most of them involved Illuminati. Is that right, John?
Yeah, and Tipster as well.
And Tipster.
He's still covering little taste stuff as of recently. Basically what he does is he does something similar to Bo Black's, where he just recaps the drama, but he isn't just covering Twitter stuff. He encompasses everything. Pretty interesting dude. I think he has a lot of potential in this community. He's still pretty young, but I can see him becoming a major player if he continues on this trajectory.
Yeah. Well, I remember bringing up when you got from Pigeon Salad, which, by the way, thank you so much to that. We greatly appreciate that. That was amazing. When Pigeon Salad did the memberships, and we saw people on the screen. Because he has Nerdy John changed it to the people, and we had to explain to him who people was, or I did.
Oh, so okay, I already said it on my own stream, but I just want more people to hear it. Okay, I had that before now recording. I just want to make that clear. I had that little GIF before they did.
Yes,
I am Femios. I'm here to debate you.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to say that.
No, you're fine.
Oh
You're
yeah,
good. You're
yeah.
good. So yes.
It's everyone's favorite trans person in the community.
So do we have an idea?
Femios is based, all right? I don't care what anybody says. Just because of that one thing, they're based.
So do we have any idea as to when we will be doing that on Tuesday by any chance or no?
If it's fine with you, we'll start around like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard, because that's about 4 for you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's usually when you're I believe that's you said that's when you're usually free. So yeah, I think we can start it then.
Okay. All right. Cool. So stay tuned for that on Tuesday, 4 Central, 5 Eastern, and yeah, we'll look forward to joining you there. Listen to me. Joining you there. I appreciate you, John, and thank you for calling in. And you have a wonderful night, my sir.
Take care.
Thank you. All right, Miss Megan.
Yeah.
You got anything
Get
to promote?
that freak out of here, okay? He doesn't even like Sakura. Fucking weirdo.
Do you have anything to promote, my love?
No, not really. Just follow me on Twitter, okay? That's it.
Yeah, follow her on Twitter, and we will work out a more consistent schedule for you to join in more often, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We have to talk about that and figure out like
we shall discuss it.
Yeah, we need to figure out like more times to when you can join and stuff like that and be an official co-host if need be. But you know, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. So it's still when she can join in and when I can stream is when, you know, that's actually gonna probably be the case for the time being until we can actually figure out a more consistent schedule. But I appreciate you, my love. You know that.
I appreciate you too. Have a good night.
You too. Bye, dear. Mwah. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun, you guys. This was really, really fun. I wasn't expecting to go for it as long as it did, but this was really, really fun. Thank you all for coming out. I do greatly appreciate it. You guys are amazing, amazing. We've had some fire-ass streams these last few streams, and I really do appreciate every single one of you, especially a big thank you. Yes, I'm thanking Matt Pitt. Thank you to Matt Pitt for coming on tonight. I greatly appreciate him, and for everybody else that came in, Xylee, Maggot, Nerdy John, and Jessica. Thank you guys for giving me the love and for showing all the love. And you guys are incredible. And yeah, so yes, you almost said Khuck. Thank you. But thank you. I hope that you guys had a good time. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. There are no streams scheduled for tomorrow. Next week is still being worked out, so I will see what I can do. Thank you, D-Max. As far as streams go, I'm working on trying to get your finger slipped. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to get Ginger on at some point. So Ginger Raymouth will be on sometime next week. I'm just not sure when exactly. Trying to get that worked out, but we'll see. So you guys have a fantastic night, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. break down. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shape me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold